Anybody else got any fun stories?
I spent the weekend cuddling with fat guys. So
that sounds like fun.
What?
Sounds warm.
Are they
Sure.
fat or
Nice and
fluffy?
toast.
Because I had a
could be both.
coworker who said he's not fat, he's fluffy.
Fluffy is just another way to say that you're fat, and that's because people don't like the word fat.
Well, I was
Or
thinking, isn't there like hard fat and then there's like really
soft fat.
squishy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard
so
fat's
I
just
thought-
called muscle, I think.
Oh god.
It's like, are you Bane or are you like James Gandolfini?
Yeah. Although calling James Gandolfini fluffy,
I mean, he's not anymore.
own-
He's probably more squishy right now.
well, God.
Now I'm just trying to like picture James Gandolfini.
He wasn't
Tony
he the-
Soprano.
Oh,
okay.
Soprano. Yeah, he dead.
Yeah, he died. Tragically.
Who was I thinking of? He was like an opera singer who had condoms with his face on it. Pavarotti. I think it was Pavarotti.
For some reason, I was thinking Orson Welles. I was like, oh no, he wasn't an opera singer.
No. Hey, they do. He and Pavarotti do have kind of a similar physique, though.
Fat, salt and pepper.
Oh
Probably
that
asshole.
fucking commercial, dude.
Did you see
champagne of wines.
Did you? Yeah, I posted it in the chat because I was playing Dragon Age and I was in an area that is like French themed, and there was a skeleton of a person that had died from a giant cheese wheel falling on them, and I wanted to attach the picture of him saying, "Ah, the French."
God, that was the best shit.
Doll, is your microphone gain like turned way up? Because you sound like you're overpowering it.
Definitely
It's
sounds
not-
like high school auditorium.
Is it still?
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit better.
It's all the way down right now, and it wasn't much higher than that to start with.
Okay. It's just, you know how when a microphone sounds like it's being overwhelmed with sound, you get that like cut off on
Kind
the
of a
highs.
buzz.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Is it still doing it right now?
It's not as
Nope.
bad. No.
Voice level
turned
over
it down.
9,000.
What'd you say, Walker?
I just turned you down when you logged in and real loud. That's
Yep.
usually how I deal with this.
Well,
Yeah, but even
it
that
seems
doesn't
like
fix it because it's just a quieter. His voice is still cut off. Does that make sense? Like the frequency is still weird.
I mean, between you and everybody else, I'm either too loud, too low, fucking deep booming voice, or
That was
just
awesome.
like
That
some
was-
totally
that
random
was-
shit.
That's because you just don't have a headset mic.
I do have a headset mic, but it's awful.
Well, that's what mic's like. If the distance changes, if you accidentally touch it a little bit weird, like everything changes. At least that was what it was like for my snowball.
Well, right now it's on the settings that I
Oh, now it's perfect.
Usually-
I don't know what
Alright,
the
well, I
heck
just
you did.
unplugged it and plugged it back in again. I don't know. So
It's
It's like a
there's
roulette.
some issue with me moving it now. Like if the cord gets jiggled at all, it starts doing really
I think
weird shit.
there's like a gremlin that comes in and fucks your USB port and then plugs it back in.
Sounds
Very
like the
possible.
cord itself is probably slightly damaged.
Maybe.
I mean, if he
think
wants
it's the
to, like-
port on the microphone. I don't think.
If he wants to sound like he's been possessed by multiple spirits, he can start waving the cord around while talking, and it'll just
Whoa!
swap to that deep voice and then the high gain.
The only thing that gets changed when I move the microphone is the position of the cord in the port of the actual mic itself.
Oh,
I don't think it's the cord.
weird.
So, anyway,
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Time to die.
If by
Trying to figure out what
time
to use my
die,
survivor
you
points
mean
on.
time to abandon our NPCs in the way that gets us the most points.
well, you know,
Nobody even
Wait a
likes
minute.
Daphne, so it's fine.
I was about to say.
Aw. I like
I was
this.
about to say, anyone who didn't recognize that from the very
The
beginning
bats from the
had a
bats.
bad childhood.
Yeah, the bats are what gives it away.
Mhm.
You guys find yourselves back in the haunted mansion that the Lantern King has tasked you with cleansing for him so that he can take it as a summer home. He seems to think it'd make a great cottage. And at the moment, you guys have made it through a combat with a strange zombie warrior creature that seemed very intent on killing you and did pretty fucking well considering.
Yeah,
but at the
because he
moment,
rolled like 3 nat 20s.
yeah, it's not
and
bad.
also had like 27 AC.
Yeah, he
and
had
Cleave.
A million health.
it's very difficult
Although,
for you
in
guys.
fairness, we definitely handled Cleave totally wrong. We were all standing next to each other.
You mean all standing adjacent to each other in an
Yes.
unbroken line?
Yeah.
Well, this has only happened for 3 rounds in a row.
He only
Maybe it'll be
cleaved
different
once.
next time.
He only cleaved once. So we
I know,
discovered
I was
he had cleaved at the
exaggerating.
same time that we all got cleaved.
Right. But boy, did he get his money's worth out of that one.
Big value.
In fairness, I also rolled like shit
When you killed
on
him,
a couple of attacks.
true.
He would have been dead earlier.
Not that much earlier. You guys dealt a shitload of damage to him. Anyway,
I did not do a lot, as much as I could have, but yeah. Anyway,
okay. Point being, you guys have retained all of your mystery, your conundrum contraption, mystery solving allies. You're hurting, and I'm gonna say, Leopold, you recognized the way that this creature sort of like fizzled out of existence after it was conquered by Crom. It reminds you very much of the Revenant, the way that its corpse
You motherfucker.
sort of decomposed after it was slain.
So, not to alarm anybody, but that thing might be coming.
what?
Why would you say that?
I've seen something kind of similar. I just call it a hunch. We'll just keep an eye out.
Maybe we'll be
Oh.
better prepared next time.
God damn it!
I think like Jack helps Crumb up from like staggering around and like puts an arm under him and says, perhaps the next time we find this creature, we should just abandon it. It doesn't seem to move very quickly, but it does seem to hit rather hard.
Shaggy says, Zoinks, well, if there's one thing I know, we're all making it out of here alive, and that's for sure.
Right.
Can-
Actually, speaking of, where's Melvin?
What
Sense
happens?
motive.
What
Sense motive.
happens if I kill him, just for the hell of it?
Why does it
I
smell like
guess
dog
I-
in
There's
here?
an excellent way that you can find out.
Are we supposed to be on the actual map,
Whoops.
the internal map?
You
Well, it's just over to the right.
are you not?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
forgot
it's
it's
like a
all on one
modular
map.
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I had not panned over to see that. Carry on.
After
which is what we're going to be.
a moment after the combat ends, you hear a clanking and a clattering coming from the stairs up the way that you guys came in, and Frederick or Freddy bursts into the room,
Through
and
the crom
Daphne is kind of standing behind him, like clutching onto his arm. He goes, "Don't, Freddy, don't!" And he kind of bursts into the room in his knight in shining armor, and he's got like a mace in one hand, and he says, "What was the noise?"
Some kind of monster, undead,
Eh,
gave us quite the fight.
Yeah, it
Out of
sounded,
character.
sounded a
Did we-
bit like that, yeah.
Sorry to try to like get him to join us for the fight.
Yeah, you would have known had you been here earlier and not decided to do whatever it is you were doing in the
I
library.
was searching for clues.
Uh-huh.
You'll recall.
What did you find?
I got to the letter A.
Oh.
He can't read.
Yeah.
Eliana, do you have any more healing? Yeah.
Scooby snacks? I can do my best with your Scooby snacks if you hand them to me.
They're the
You
oops
can
all
heal him
berries
normally
snacks.
too.
You can heal him out of combat.
Maybe I want to give him Scooby snacks.
Okay.
That's also fair.
I think that what we ruled is that the Scooby snacks count as good berries.
Yes.
Yeah, they count as
Yeah.
a reagent for good berry.
It is important to note that good berries have a maximum. Like you can only have
Like
8.
2.
Yeah, you can only heal so much with that per day, can't you? Or
Yeah,
You
it's
can only
8
have
per day.
like 8 good berries.
right. Good Scooby. Each one only heals like
1
how many-
damage.
Yeah,
Oh, that does fucking nothing.
yeah.
they're literally nothing.
You will
That'd be a
heal
lot.
less than 1% if you got all 8 of them.
A lot. So
I
Well,
mean,
that's not true because you'd have to have 800 HP for that to be true.
I know, but
yeah,
the
I
math
think
isn't
he was-
really important.
he
It's
was
more the
being
sentiment.
hyperbolic.
Which direction did Melva run off in? I was actually gonna go see where she was.
Yeah, I think Jack is looking for.
I think
Melva.
she ran off in like directly away from the to, I don't think you probably were like explicitly watching.
Yeah.
But
She definitely kind of went in this direction.
yeah, like she ran. I think she was standing here, and then
she was, like,
ran
behind.
just like perfectly straight away from.
Yeah, I start opening doors and then calling out Melva. Melva.
Okay. Well, I guess let's do yours first. Jack, are you opening this door?
Yeah.
Okay. You were greeted by an old and rather unkempt, looks like a bedroom. But it looks like a pretty nice bedroom compared to, like a normal peasant type person. It's about what you would expect from like a low nobleman.
Okay. I walk in and start pushing, like looking in hiding places, basically. So like under the bed,
Oh, I
behind
Okay.
dressers, behind couches, in closets, etc.
Oh, I see. Perception.
Yeah.
Here. I believe you guys already found one note. Is that right?
What?
We did
Nope.
find the note. We text for it, so
Oh, now
Kind
it
of
needs
chopped
breaking
up a bit, but I think you guys found one note already.
It was in that like mud room down here. Right?
wasn't it about old whatever? Saying it was haunted.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yep.
I don't remember his name. I just remember he was old something.
Old Jasper.
Yeah, that name.
Yep, that'd be it. Let's see. I think as you're snooping around here, Jack, you find on the dresser over here a finger bone.
I pick it up and say that's disturbing. I think somebody left their finger here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe they meant to.
Is it pointing in the right direction?
Ha! I run down the hallway and high five Ileana.
It's a middle finger and it's pointing toward Eliana.
I don't know. What do you think? And I hold it up to her.
I could appraise it, or maybe do a heal check to see how rotten it's got.
Please appraise it. By
Perhaps
all
you
means.
can use your healing prowess to determine not how much it's worth, but perhaps maybe how it was severed.
Yes. I don't think it's
Yeah.
worth very much at all.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Well, your appraise roll doesn't doesn't how well you roll doesn't increase the value of the thing you found. So rolling low doesn't mean you automatically think it's not worth.
Oh, okay.
Although in this case, I think I think that like you have no reason to suspect that this finger bone would be worth more than any other finger bone, which is to say, not very much. Really.
It's worth
Almost
one
like everybody's got one.
bone.
I bet I could talk somebody into buying it.
With that heal check, I think Eliana, you discern that it is the middle finger of I don't know enough about medicine to know what a learned person could intuit, but I think that you believe that it is like a female finger bone, like a
Well,
female woman.
with how delicate this
Female
middle
woman.
finger is, I believe it's from a woman. Oh, yeah. Guess you can't be flipping off anybody anymore. I don't know if it's the right or left. Don't know if that's even important.
Well,
Probably not.
but perhaps we'll find the rest of her skeleton somewhere else on the grounds. Hopefully not. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. But I continue looking around the room for Malva, calling out her name, and I guess you can.
She does not respond.
Okay.
I'll
Doesn't
check
look like
over here
she's
for
in
her.
here.
I think
I'll
as you
let
guys are
Leopold
kind of
go
like,
first.
Freddie will be like in talks with Daphne.
Where's that phone?
The
coming
high
from?
guy.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
And Delphine, wasn't it?
It was that. You're right. Stealth. And Freddie looks at you all and he says, "Well, since you all have dispatched of the danger for now, I suppose it's best that I get back to my work in the study." Delphine,
Again, Freddie the Bold. Don't you
Yeah.
think it might be wiser to search the rest of the house for clues that might lead us to the appropriate book rather than reading every book in the library to find clues?
I suppose that is an excellent idea. I think we probably all ought to investigate separately.
You mean
We'll
split up?
cover more ground that.
Well, that
Yes.
thing did seem slow. We could possibly just outrun it and come find help if we need.
I
Agreed.
think we should.
Could kite it all the way back to Casimir if we maintained aggro long enough.
I don't think that this place is quite necessarily near Casimir. The Lantern King has ways and
You
means.
could be running for your life.
We
He's a
could be
fucking
running for
asshole.
millions of years. Anyway, it might be best to search up here. Melva ran off up here. I'm sure you're worried about her well-being. Are you not?
Freddie kind of looks at you. So, if you're going to try to convince an NPC of something, you're going to have to do that via roll.
Okay, my goal is to convince him to split up, but continue searching up here, not to go back downstairs. So,
Okay.
I will do that with diplomacy.
Yeah.
Which I am good at.
That's pretty good. He nods and he says, "Yes, I suppose that does make more sense. What would you suggest?"
Well, we just checked this room. I think she ran off into one of these three. Perhaps we should take a split up into different groups and search these rooms. And he points to the rooms that are like on this end of the hallway.
Okay. There's not that many more. There's like 2 doors.
Well,
I guess.
she ran in one of them, so.
Okay. Okay. Well, which one are you guys opening?
I'll open this one. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah, it looks like
I was gonna
they
check
both
the
have
one
it.
on the right.
Okay.
I was gonna check this one.
I will
I'll
go with
stand
the
here.
gunslinger.
In order to back up whoever gets in trouble first.
Sure. As you you grab the door handle,
Shut the fuck up.
it doesn't move. Saria. And you actually, as you're holding it, trying to jiggle it to see if it'll open, it begins to grow cold to the touch.
Well, nope. not doing that one. And she'll just like back away and lift
Oh,
her
no,
hand.
no, 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 I'm not done yet. You can't take actions while I'm still describing, giving you visual.
Literally yeeting
Nope, cut
across.
my own hand off.
It starts to grow cold, and then on the other side of the door, you hear a frantic kind of scrabbling, and as you let go of the doorknob, you notice that it keeps shaking, like someone on the other side is repeatedly turning it, trying to jostle it open.
Okay.
And then you hear Velma on the other side, or Melva on the other side, and she starts saying, "No, no, no, no! Don't come any closer! Don't come any closer! Don't come any closer! No!"
Crom, a little assistance here.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna put that
sorry,
door
Will.
down. We need that pick lock.
Nope, found her. She's don't.
I don't know that we should go in there.
You know
I
what?
know I am.
Under control. Leopold, check out what the door you were looking at. Did you see what was behind there?
Don't care anymore.
What are you doing, Leopold?
I'm gonna blast the lock off the door and try to kick it open. I mean, I
Nope.
don't have a lot of strength, but
Let's run.
dumb idea, but I'm doing it.
Okay, roll it.
Hang on. I just rolled to make an attack. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Misfires.
So that jams the lock?
No, it destroys it. Actually, if it fails.
Okay, Leopold, you run up past Sarya, and as you aim your gun at the door, you shoot like directly into the lock, trying to like blow it apart. But your bullet seems to just like shatter on this doorknob, but it seems to also like mangle whatever is remaining of it into like an unbendable jam. Like, that shit is not fucking open.
Damn it!
Nice job,
Doesn't your-
Leopold. Well, shall we continue?
Doesn't your gun jam too?
Yeah, it did. I can just do that now, though. If we're not in any initiative, I can just clear it.
Yeah, you're not in initiative.
Could turn into a rhino
Ready,
and
I
ram
think we
the
found
door
Nova.
down.
She seems to be here. Can you give us a running charge?
I think she's got it under control.
I don't think she does. Come on, big man, take on this door.
Crom will like flip his sword around so that he's like swinging the
pommel.
Not the pommel, but the crossguard.
Yeah,
the
murder.
quills
You're
of it.
Mordhauing.
I'm doing a murder stroke.
Yeah, you're murder
at the
stroking.
latch to
Yep.
try to smash it open.
Yeah, give me a strength check, I think.
Oh, strength. Okay.
I mean, you're not really using your sword in like a...
I mean, I'm attacking with it, so if anything, it's an improvised weapon.
I guess, but you're just like swinging it at a door handle. Oof. Is your strength?
My strength is +4.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So,
you bash
I
it
mean,
once
ability scores
and,
are always going to be significantly lower than anything else.
That's true.
Right.
All right. I mean, I guess roll a straight up attack at it. You kind of bash it with the pommel, and it doesn't seem to actually kick the door open before you decide to just Mordhau slam it. Yeah, you smash this lock, but just as you're actually hitting it with your sword, the door just glides soundlessly open. And it doesn't seem to give like any resistance at all, almost as if it was like almost immediately unlocked, and maybe as if it was never quite locked at all. And you you find on the floor immediately in front of the doorway Melva's corpse, and it is bleeding, fucking, just like it looks like more than half of her blood is pooling into the wood floorboards under you.
Wow.
And she just stares up at you, lifeless.
Oh, well. I don't think I can't fix that.
Yeah, with that, you bend down and realize that she's got 3 like broad slashes through her back, and you find that each one is like a stab wound in depth, like something stabbed into her and then just uninterrupted glided straight through her flesh. It's in the shape of a 1. Number 1.
Ooh,
That
what a painful way to go.
Yep,
I
I'm
shut her
dreading to.
eye.
Shall we close
What
the
does-
door again?
What does 2 mean?
it means they're
Crom,
keeping count.
that's a 1.
1. No,
No.
that's a 2. That's the
Crom.
one that goes like this.
This is why we don't let you keep the books at the bar.
Is there
Um,
anything in this room that looks disturbed, like she was messing with something before this?
Well, probably hard to tell considering that
Yeah.
these walls are all lined with books, and there just seems to be like piles of books kind of thrown scattershot all throughout this room.
Shaggy and Delphine and Freddy just watched the door open to their friend's corpse. How do they react?
So, man, it's actually I hate making NPCs that I have to play because it's so much work to like DM and like
Yep.
control
That's fair.
a bunch
Hey,
of
gang,
characters.
look, it's Melba, and she's fucked
yeah.
up.
Yeah, they run over and what's that? Did you find a? Oh God!
I
Oh
told you
God!
we should have left the door closed. I told you.
I think
Did I kill her when I opened the door?
No, this wasn't you.
You
Oh.
apparently don't know how to carve that number. Period. So
I know how to do 2 all right.
Wait, was there also a period?
Who can tell with all the
Sorry.
blood?
Sorry, too soon?
Shaggy takes one look at her and just like turns over to the wall and like leans against it, then just like leans down and just fucking vomits. And he goes, "This isn't like our other cases. This isn't like any of the other ones."
First time?
And Freddy says,
you get that?
"No,
Big glow.
no, just hold on one second. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of it."
Of
Yeah,
course,
she was
somebody came in here and stabbed her.
Have you never seen a dead body before?
Freddy looks at you and like minutely shakes his head.
These kids.
I'm curious as to why the Night King chose you guys. If this place is haunted with things that nearly murdered our barbarian and definitely murdered your friend Melba.
How
I'm
embarrassing.
gonna start taking a look around the room. I'm particularly curious about this body that's just chilling on a table.
I'm gonna suggest perhaps since your friend is dead in here, you should investigate that room there that you're next to for clues. If we're going to all get out of this alive, we'll need everyone at least not distracted. He recommends that Delphine and Freddy go into that room and let me roll diplomacy.
You have to. Can you ping it?
The door that they're next to, but yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Freddy, you're the bold. You should try this door.
Let's see here. I think you've chosen an extremely inopportune time to attempt to convince them of this particular thing. They just discovered their friend's like mangled corpse 8 seconds ago, and you guys are like, "Now's a good time."
Get out of
Crom's
here.
Crom's gonna step up to Jack and say, "Good idea. That way, if they find it, it will take some time to kill them, and then we can try to capitalize on that."
I don't think that
I say
might
it like really
took that
loudly. though.
long.
I think Freddy just kind of nods at you, and Delphine kind of is like clutching onto him, and he goes, come on, Delphine, let's go through here." And he opens the door, and they disappear into through the doorway that Jack had. Frederick, you look over this body, and you find that there seems to be strange like scrimshaw work over much of the bones here. And I think that you get like a flash of insight and decide to check the hand for
it's
one of
missing a finger, isn't it?
the fingers, but it's this one interestingly is missing the ring finger. Which as you would know would not match the middle finger you would heard of. But I think that you also find this journal lying next to him. And in one of there seems to be like a loose page in there. And you find a little scrap.
Okay.
So you pick it up, you can read this.
Oh my.
Interesting. Do we also hear a raven tapping at our chamber door?
Roll perception.
Oh my god! If there's actually a raven, I'm gonna love this so much.
Which chamber door?
Just
My
like
chamber door.
a rap tapping at the door. Do I hear tapping sounds of a raven?
I think you do very faintly hear tapping sounds that sound like a raven tapping on a chamber door, but it's probably hard to tell exactly which room
Where it is
it's issuing from.
Okay, cool. I don't want to check out the basement, guys. I really don't want to go to the cellar.
This is where Delphine and Fred went, right? This same room?
Yeah.
Can I
they
see
went that
anything
direction
since they
away.
went through this door?
This
Sure.
room just seems really odd. What do you suppose all these?
It's another hallway.
What do you suppose all these books are stacked up in the middle of the room here? It almost looks like some sort of ritual.
Looks like a book fort.
I'm sorry, Frederick. Also, as you stepped into the room and advanced toward that table, you noticed that there seemed to have been like a scroll that in a quill floating in the air with that was like writing over and over and over on it. And as soon as you advanced closer, they both just dropped to the floor.
Okay, I would go see if I can read it without touching it.
Okay. See here. Yeah.
Is that another dead body in like a tube?
It does appear to be a skeleton arrayed in a glass case.
This room's fucking trippy, dude.
It's very occult.
Yep. Crom's magic sense is tingling. Like in a spooky way.
Is it too spoopy?
For Crom,
That's a pretty low
the shit's whack.
You should have seen the castle that me and my friends went in. There was this naked flesh monster that came barreling through a.
I've done that
That's
before.
what seems to be written on the paper. Frederick. What's everybody else doing?
I was inspecting the dead body in the glass tube.
Okay. I mean, it's a skeleton. It's not a...
Or,
I mean,
well,
I
yeah,
guess it
well,
is a dead body
It's
in
just
a sense, but...
It's just a dead body with a lot of experience being dead.
Fair enough. It looks more like a medical display cabinet, or like one that would be used for research purposes, or it's on like a I don't even know what you call
Like
that.
a lazy Susan?
Scaffold, I guess.
Or a turntable? Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's got something that's supporting the skeleton upright.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's being held upright. It's like a skeleton that you would find in in a medical school or like a science room or whatever. Yeah. Except it appears to be like
real skeletons are fun.
The rest of the room looks to be just a bunch of like upturned and overturned books, just like thrown slapdash throughout the place. It looks like Freddy got to here and had plenty of time to go through all the letters.
I like how you said all the letters and not all the words.
Jack looks at Frederick and says, "Strange that this house would have 2 libraries."
I don't think this is a library. Where are the bookshelves?
You can have a library without
everything. Like the walls are bookshelves, are they not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not blue curtains.
Oh God, I didn't even. Oh wow.
It's okay.
You're like
They're
me
there.
last time. It's fine.
Quite
What
all
is
right.
that? A couch.
It appears to be a sofa. Sarya,
Made
as
of books.
are you just hanging out, or are you?
I was people, but I was kind of
You're
I think
cutting
I'll-
out.
You are
Yeah.
cutting in and out.
Give it a second.
okay. Do I need to restart?
Okay, right
I
now.
think you're better
Probably
now.
Just the hotel internet.
Yeah, that's what I was. Hotel internet. I was following Fiend and tentatively letting them go first, but I
Okay. They
No.
went first.
yet, so I was just
Oops. Yeah, you hear them. You hear them in the room ahead of you, and they seem to be having a close conversation. And they look over at you as you walk in.
find anything.
Are you looking for something? Or are you asking them?
I'm kind of glancing, asking them.
Oh man, that you are cracking up a bit. They look back at
Okay,
you.
I agree.
Yeah. Frederick goes, or God damn it. Why'd you have to make your character the same name as the Scooby Doo blonde guy, Chris?
How the fuck was I supposed to know you were gonna play?
You should have.
If
was
only he had known
implied.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Should have made an oracle.
Yeah. He looks over at you and he beckons you over to him. And he's holding Delphine, and he says, "All right, I think we both know we all know what's going on."
Oh, really? You do?
He nods and he says, "Clearly, this is some sort of elaborate charade. There's one thing that I know for certain, is that I've got to get the 2 hot women out of here."
I'm sorry. What? I might all breaking up.
Now you.
That was really bad.
Yeah, it's
Really?
chopped up.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it you're in a hotel?
Can you use your phone?
She's not here.
No.
Gone.
She's restarting.
Because
Wait, she's in a hotel?
Yeah.
Well, when I've been in hotels, I've just used my phone and done data. And that's worked fine.
Yeah. You can do it. Hotel internet, I find, is not generally useful for anything. It's like takes 30 seconds to like fail to load Google when I've
Yeah.
tried it before.
Can't
It's-
even jump ahead 30 seconds in porn. You just go
Well.
straight to buffering.
In my experience, I wasn't even able to do basic web surfing, like ever. But what are you guys doing back in the The book room.
I was thinking that's a door, so I actually wanted to look in.
Okay.
I am asking Bookman, the guy who seems to know everything, if these books look any different in subject matter or anything from the books in the library that we saw earlier.
Who is Bookman?
Obviously, Crom. And Crom will say that all the spines are different.
I'm asking Frederick, the bard who has knowledge of everything.
Sorry, I was distracted with this corpse, and Frederick drops the like skeleton hand that he was holding, and it just like rattles on the table.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
It's curious that there's two libraries in this mansion, one downstairs and one upstairs. This one is obviously, well, a bit creepier, judging by the fact that it contains two skeletons.
Is it any more flammable?
Nothing in this house seems flammable, and I wouldn't want to
No,
burn
all the
down
books
the
are
Lantern
jammed.
King's
It's weird.
house. It's the Lantern King's house. We don't burn it down.
Asbestos books.
It is really odd that. Why would these books be stacked in the middle of the room like this? It's
Perhaps,
very
I don't know. Is their subject matter different in any way? I was never good at reading, and certainly wouldn't understand more advanced
just
subjects.
like Frederick is like hesitant to touch anything since we don't know how Melva died. So I think Frederick is just trying to read if the spines or the book covers are labeled at all. He's just trying to see if there's a few titles that he can glean.
He can what?
Like read, understand.
I think that you can read all of these books, but they seem to be on varying occult topics.
That answers my question.
Yeah.
Do I sound any better
What
now?
about that one in the middle?
Yeah, you're like popping now, but
Kind of
I
crunchy.
can understand
but
you. Yeah.
I can at least hear you. Discern
That's
your
good.
Yeah. You might consider Discord on your phone if you continue to have trouble.
Okay. Oh, good point. Didn't think of that.
Yeah, it's actually not
That
that
was
bad.
my idea.
It was easy.
It goes-
It was Zoo's idea. You deserve all the credit for it, Zoo.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll take the golden star wherever I can. Or whenever I can.
Cardboard
Whitney, I
star
think
now.
you might be cutting out again.
Again?
Yeah.
Is it really bad?
Were you just talking? Yeah, there you go.
I feel like I can at least hear her. I'm not sure what you're hearing. Like,
We can hear her, but the clarity isn't good.
No,
No,
she
but I
just
can
cut
understand
off
what
in the middle of
her
a word.
did she?
I will change over
Oh yeah,
a
she
little bit
is.
for me too. It's not,
Yep.
but okay. I will be back.
For it. Leopold, about you open this door and find kind of a cloakroom for you, filled with old dark cloaks and hats.
No, is that like a kind of a wardrobe club?
It seems to be kind of a wardrobe thing, or maybe like long-term clothes storage.
I'll
Like a trunk. Roll me a perception.
I figured. Oh, a 3. Great.
Oh, great. Yeah, Leopold, as you're standing there, kind of looking through this room, perhaps looking for some clues of some kind. You lean forward to this clothes trunk and you lift it up by the lid, and you're kind of looking around through it. When you think you hear a sound of some sort of shifting weight, and as you turn to the left to look over your shoulder, you find that all the cloaks around you are gently swaying, and in fact one of them appears to be missing. And then just as
Guns out.
as you reach down and grab your pistol, you feel hand just gently tap onto your shoulder. Roll initiative.
Son of a bitch. What in the fuck?
Ah!
And make a will save, I think, for me,
Oh, crap. Okay.
Leopold.
I just have to...
Sure.
Now, just how does this sound?
Much better.
Very good.
Sounds really good.
That sounds
so
good.
far.
Okay, I'm connected to my
gone in
phone, which is on
Oh, come
LTE. So
Another 3.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, and you're still using your
I rolled
headset
a
with your
2.
phone?
And that's not good.
yes,
Good choice.
but now I have to remember to push the right button and not my keyboard because I was doing that and that didn't work for some reason.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I
You'll
know,
learn.
right?
You'll learn.
Leopold, as you're standing there, you feel the hand on your shoulder, and you kind of spin, and you see this. What's the key to show the token?
Shift Z.
Shift Z.
Yeah.
You see this strange figure that's almost nothing but a hat and cloak with a pair of glowing golden eyes, peering out at you from beneath this wide brim, and it just drives a knife into your back, in almost much the same way that you probably imagine that Melba just received. This thing just like stabbed you in the back. That is going to be that is a 36 attack.
That's going to hit me.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters whether it's flat-footed or not.
Yeah.
You're going to take 32 damage as you feel a deep slash run across your upper back, down the side of your rib.
You guys hear Leopold just scream in agony because I'd do it, but I don't want to destroy your ears.
Yeah. Jack Jones, it's your turn. You hear a rending scream. Do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Not bad.
Cloakroom.
There you go.
That was really good, man. Take a survivor point.
Yay! I don't know where to put that. I'll put it in my description.
Okay.
What's the one where you run away? Is that I don't have to outrun the monster, I just have to outrun you?
That's a power.
What is the name of that one? Oh, yeah. Well, there's the one where you leave combat completely, and you guaranteed escape from this altercation.
Every man
so
for
I guess
himself.
That's every man for himself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's a power. That's
Yep, that one's farther down.
Pick on someone your own size. I don't have to outrun the monster. I just have to outrun you. That one's better, because you control where you go. But it does cost you a survivor to do that.
well, I got 4. So
Okay. Are you doing it?
I'm thinking about it. By observing the gory mess it makes of your betrayee, all other companions may escape with you, and you may ask one question about the enemy as if you had identified it with the knowledge check.
Which one's that?
I don't have to outrun the monster, I just have to outrun you. For 3 points, you've made an exceptionally fine target of your betrayed companion, and learned something about...
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you have to, betray an ally, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I run up to the door, close the door, and say, I think we should leave him in there. And I use my 3 points.
What?
Okay. All right, you use 3 points.
If we're gonna play this horror scenario, we actually have to play the horror scenario. We can't play this like D&D.
Do not worry.
But isn't it like, shouldn't we at least still play our characters? I don't know. It just seems weird to.
He doesn't know Leopold that well.
I don't know Leopold. If I'm gonna betray anyone, it's going to be Leopold.
It's the guy that he doesn't
the only
actually
choice I have.
That's true.
Yeah. you run up as you hear Leopold like screaming. You round the corner and you look through this door and you just see these glowing golden eyes snap up to look at you, Jack. And you just slam the door closed. And I think you just hit the handle with your pommel, locking it, or at least making it more difficult to open. And you just hear the muffled screaming through the other side of the door as whatever is happening over there happens. How are you going to use this power?
Well, it says all other companions may escape with you, and I can ask one question about the enemy.
Okay.
As if I had identified it with the knowledge check.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I would like to identify...
yeah.
Basically, it's special attacks.
Okay. First off, I'm going to say, where are you leading everybody, and how is that happening?
I think I'll be like, through here, and point at the door towards where Frederick and Delphine and Zarya went.
Okay.
Because I think that...
Yeah, go ahead and take it as a bonus action. And anybody else who wants to go with him, because he has just bought you guys an automatic escape from this altercation.
Are you sure that it won't like get more powerful if we leave him in there?
Let's go and ask that question later.
You do not have time to have this conversation. You just hear a muffled screaming and stabbing and scraping.
I found what killed Velma. Let's go.
Oh wait, this way? Wait, which way are we going now? I thought I heard the scream over there.
You're not in that room. You were with Frederick.
Yeah. Are you leading them into
well,
this
yeah,
room?
but I was...
Yes, I'm gonna lead them into...
right by the door.
Towards, Zarya.
Okay. You guys all whoever wants to. What are you doing with Shaggy?
Shaggy, come
on. He's still vomiting, I think.
I think I just grab him, I hook him with my hook hand, by the lapel and drag him along.
Yeah, you yank him in, and he just goes, vomiting all along. He goes, I don't feel so good, man.
He's still vomiting.
I don't feel so good. All right, Leopold, we're going to handle this rapid fire.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
All right, you and me are just going to go, I think, back and forth unless you have powers, unless you have points.
Well, I have 1 point to get away.
Okay.
But I don't...
That might not be...
Yeah, that might not be a thing that
an option right now. For one thing, you're locked in there. For the other, I don't think you can do it if you're the only one left.
Oh, alright. Okay.
But you can beg for your life.
But wait, no, there is one that you can do. If lone survivor, this is it. Nobody's going to save you but you. Tap into the deepest core of yourself and harness your iron will with your bowel-shattering terror. Either way, you're going to live. If you're the only one in combat with your antagonist and have no way to communicate with any companions, you may spend 1 to 3 points to gain rage powers of your choice.
3 rage powers.
3 of them.
Oh, 3 rage powers.
Yeah.
I don't know what rage powers... Well, I know rage powers are, but I don't know them offhand. Hold on, I'm bringing up the Paizo page.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys all move your... If you went with Jack, follow him into the room that has...
I don't know that I know what's going on. I just saw everyone scream and everyone run in here.
Yeah. If you guys want to help, I am all about you guys having meta suggesting rage powers to him.
There is
viable.
Beast Totem, which gives you natural armor. There's Auspicious Mark, which gives you a bonus roll once per rage. I'm just looking at what you can use that as. Once per rage is a swift action that costs 2 rounds of rage. Barbarian can call upon Spirit's favor. Using it gives a plus 1d6 bonus to 1d20 roll you just made.
Reckless Abandon, -3 to AC, but +3 to attack rolls.
Probably not a good one.
We need something that lets you smash through doors, right?
That's
basically.
yeah. No,
Maybe.
I'll take the natural armor bonus, although I don't know how much that is.
I can type. You get it's actually only +1 and +1 for every 4 levels that you have, so that would be +3.
So yeah.
Yep.
The extra D20 roll is probably going to be.
It's Add 1d6 to a d20 roll.
Oh, add 1d6? Alright.
So it's not like a new d20 roll, but it might be useful.
And I'll gain DR while raging. The increased damage reduction. Or wait, no. Is that... Do I have to have original DR?
I think that's the assumption, but what does it increase your DR to?
It's just DR hash while raging. So I don't...
What's the rage power for
it
it?
increases by 1.
The assumption would be that you gain the rage power as if you were a barbarian
of the same level.
Of your level.
So I would have DR 3 if I do.
Because obviously you don't have rage. So this feat is like...
Yep. Net armor, a D6, and 3 DR.
Okay, we're gonna do this rapid fire. It attacked you. Let's let's go your turn, and then we'll just alternate back and forth.
Knowing full well that this thing just fucking put a huge gouge in me, and that thing just went right through my chainmail, I know I do not have a fucking chance against this thing in this time.
Yeah.
So I load... Oops. I load an adamantium bullet into this fucking gun, and I am going to shoot it and try to blast this lock open. I am either going to completely fuck myself, or...
Also, you failed your will save, so you are shaken.
What is that?
I think it's like, what, a -2 to attacks and all kinds of shit?
Yeah, it's attacks and saves and skill checks.
And that's -2.
Yep.
Okay. So this roll will be a -2.
Yeah. You still have, like, the knife, I think, like, almost
probably
still in you.
Alright, yep. I'm shooting this fucking door with an adamantium bullet. Because if it has DR, let's see if I can go through.
Okay.
Let's not fuck this.
Oh my god!
Holy fuck, you destroyed the door.
Alright, yeah, you
Nice.
shoot it and just, like, this whole fucking, like, the hinges just explode outward.
As soon as the door flies off, I'm like, Jack, you bastard! You hear it just echo down the fuck. You just hear like the fucking door explode off the hinges.
All right, full round attack. Is that your whole turn? Or do you have more?
It's a single attack action, I think. As the blast. I'm basically just trying to get the door open so I can just run.
Okay. I think that you shot the lock off. I thought you were doing a full round attack on it, but that was a bad assumption.
I don't think he can if he uses the blast lock. I think it's standard.
Yeah, it's the standard action. It's the standard action. I take the attack.
Your standard is used, but you did blow the handle off this door, and it like rocks open.
I'm going to just shoulder check the fucking door and go as fast as I can away from it.
All right, you're gonna take an AOO for sure. So you're doing
That's okay. AOs don't stop your movement; they just hit you or get a chance to hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I was in a weird location. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you up, Crom. Why? And Frederick.
Well, my normal.
You run through the door. 34 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna slice another jagged scar down your back, almost like right to left, down, slicing.
I know
down
what he's doing.
Over your hip, for 29 points of damage.
Minus the 3 or not before minus the
3? -3, so it'd be 26 damage.
Can't take another one of those.
Yep, if you use your survivor power.
Hopefully this thing's slow.
Yeah. You are running out, I guess. Did you run to where Melba is?
Well, if possible, I could use the, run, scream, beg for your life, but,
do you have any survivor points?
Well, it would be the, oh yeah, that's only if someone else is being attacked. No, I just used the one that you gave me for the... Yeah,
for the good scream.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to run 30 feet. I can't see your token right. So
I think I'm under Melba.
You under Melba?
Yeah.
He's just hiding there. It's a ploy.
Yeah.
If I was technically here, I would actually be here.
When you shot the door, you shot it so good that it flew across the room, and you saw it splatter onto what remained of Melba's corpse.
Well,
and you just run straight over. So, all right, is that your 30 feet?
Yep. if we're counting as me being there, because I kind of was like
Yeah.
in a weird spot, so I stood in here.
We're playing kind of fast and loose.
Fast and loose. Let's go.
So you run over to that one, and as you turn behind you, you notice that this creature doesn't seem to be quite the same as the one that you were interacting with before, and it is not moving as slowly as it runs
Son
up
of a
behind
bitch.
you, and slashes at you with its like this long, slender, like pure black knife. Although it is dripping with quite a bit of your blood.
Yeah, I'd imagine it is. That's a crit.
Leopold.
That sounds like a crit threat to me.
It is a crit threat.
I don't even think he needs to crit to kill me.
I don't think he probably does either. All right. Yeah. So that is a 42 to hit and a 40 to confirm.
Yeah, no, I'd imagine he probably kills me.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
You are
God.
directly over Melva's body as you make it to the door, and just as you're reaching for the door handle, you feel the blade stick into your hip, your bottom left hip, as you like lean turn your head back over your shoulder to catch the sight of these glowing golden eyes, and you just feel it rake across, severing your spine, and you immediately collapse.
Yeah, I'd imagine I am super dead.
Yeah, and you almost immediately die, and just as the final remnants of your life are fading, you look up and lift your hand up, almost in some sort of like placating or pleading gesture. And this creature reaches down to you, grabs your wrist, puts its knife to your pinky, and cuts it loose.
If it's gonna do that, I'm gonna just use the last part of my action to flip it off and then go, fuck you, Lantern.
You do that very well. Join me in the channel below, please.
Oh no, he's gonna turn into a bad guy.
No.
He's gonna play one of the NPCs now.
Maybe. Let's hope it's a good NPC.
Okay.
They have returned.
Okay. Welcome back.
Okay.
Ominous as it is.
Okay, you guys all ran into this room and you heard some terrible screaming and thunderous shooting.
I'm gonna ask my
Along
question.
with somebody telling Jack that he's a bastard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Leopold did that.
Yeah, Leopold screams out, "You bastard, Jack!" and then dies.
His dying words.
Oh my god, those are your dying words.
Yep.
No, I feel super guilty.
That was the point.
I know.
Very good though.
I did ask about its special attacks. So
right.
do tell.
Let's see. Special attack.
I guess it's like knowledge as if I had rolled a knowledge check. Do I get to know what it is from that or no?
I think I said you get to know one answer as if you rolled a
that's right.
knowledge check. So you get to ask one question.
I will ask. I will ask what are its special attacks.
Okay. I'll also give you that that you think that this thing reminds you of something called a Gallowdead. Although it seems to be certainly a little bit different than the sort that you are used to. Special attacks. It's got Vital Strike. It seems to be very good at dealing a lot of damage with one attack. You also know that it's very good at whipping these daggers. I don't think you got to see, but Leopold got to see very closely. Yeah, that this thing has several daggers in its cloak that it's capable of whipping with incredible precision and for incredible damage.
I might have seen the daggers because I approached after the first slash. So
yeah, you might have seen it dip its hand into its cloak to grab another one of these.
Gotcha.
Shadow.
Okay.
I think that's all you get for.
Yeah.
Special attack.
I'll as I run into this room, and I think I run into this room with everybody, and then close the door behind me and put my back up against it and say, "Well, I think we found what killed Melva, and I think it probably just killed Leopold too."
And now we're going with my plan, with the door closed and everything.
Yes, perhaps this house is meant to kill us, and we should definitely find clues sooner than later, and maybe not.
Oh, all right. I have a plan. Fred steps up and he says, "I think that Delphine, Saria, and I should leave, and you guys figure this case out."
You know what? He's right. You guys are
See?
probably the best people for this.
You're so good at it. You've been doing so great for this entire time. I think you've got this one handled without us.
Damn.
I think that you're in this with us, and if you try to leave, you'll probably die too.
I would like to note that the people who left are alive.
Which people left and got out of
Wait,
here?
who left?
The people who just ran away.
No.
All of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody
that wasn't
involved. Still
involved,
in this damn house.
If we split up, it's more likely that they can pick us off.
Correct, Crom. I don't think splitting up necessarily is the best idea unless we're leaving. And I really do like this plan of leaving. Unfortunately, it's the fucking Lantern King.
I mean, surely we can buy him off, right? Just drop enough gold in front of his face.
Yeah.
Everybody wants gold.
I don't think he's a buddy.
He made us turn Donald into a knight. I don't know if you remember Donald before he became clear, but he made us make Donald. Wait. Donald.
Dolan.
Alternative
A knight.
alternative point here, Jack. I bet enough money would have also solved that problem.
I get the idea that he's kind of superior to
If he wanted a bunch of gold, he would
money.
have us rob a bank. That would have been his jape this time.
Oh, maybe this is a bank.
I think while you were in here, Saria, before everybody else had run in, you noticed that on the you had noticed that on the desk there were a few notes, including one that looked particularly interesting to you. I think you had rolled the perception check like way back.
Yeah,
and I got like
I did when I walked in to like scan around.
I got mad sidetracked.
No worries.
Yeah, here we go.
I'll just meander over and rifle through those papers while we're
You want me to whisper this to you, or do you want to? Would you show it to everybody?
I'd probably read it first and then show it, but I mean they'll find out eventually.
You know what? Why don't you read it to us?
Okay. I think I have another note over here. She kind of looks it over. It says, "I'm dying for good company. You can't imagine how droll these country peasants are. They've no knowledge of science, culture, or politics. The village alderman asked me if I knew Prince Stavian personally. I thought he was joking and laughed, but the man didn't know Stavian's been dead for 20 years. Even if he wasn't, an unlanded knight wouldn't be part of his inner circle. Perhaps I made a mistake leaving Casimir. I discovered a curiosity, though. As I was familiarizing myself with the study, I came across the former owner, Jacob Holloway's diary. Research notes, perhaps. The man was stark raving mad, just as everyone in town is fond of saying. I suppose you'd have to be to murder your whole family like that. But even still, this is mad. He goes on and on about his precious prize that everyone wants to steal. He's hidden it somewhere in his house, but doesn't trust his memory, so he wrote instructions in some sort of code. I suppose so he would be able to work it out if he ever forgot? It's probably just hogwash. But what could he mean by what is not living cannot die? But saying I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation, and gives birth to new creation. Anyway. More charming. Riddles, my favorite. Do you guys make anything of that?
Well,
What was
perhaps.
Maybe we found his weakness.
Well, Leopold did mention that before he died that thing that we'd killed in the hallway might come back. Perhaps that was what he meant in his note about what is living cannot die. Well, obviously we shouldn't say that we're invincible here, as we've seen two of our companions.
Death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation, and gives birth to new If it's giving birth to new creation, does that mean when it dies, that's creating something new? That's what Leopold meant?
Oh no.
Perhaps.
Wait,
Are you asking
so
me,
that
or
means we just created two new baddies when we let those two kind of...
Oh no. I'm gonna roll knowledge on that.
on what?
On the whole new creation and like the circumstances of Leopold and Melva's death, and whether or not that like has any significance to me.
Okay, like, so are you trying to decide like if this is some sort of like necromancy?
Yeah, I think so.
Or I guess like I'm trying to figure out like what knowledge to tell you to roll.
Well, I already have religion lined up, so that's what I was planning on.
Okay. I don't think. I think this is like, so from the letter. This is like actually a riddle. This isn't like a cryptic research note. His experiments.
Yeah, I'll copy and paste the riddle like I'm showing it to people.
It's already posted on. He already pasted.
Yeah, it is. Never mind. Sorry, I was reading the other part.
What is not living cannot die. But saying I'm invincible would be a lie. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation, and gives birth to new creation.
Hunger, cold, and suffocation makes it sound like he's locked away in something, dying slowly.
Oh,
And running out
fuck.
of air, so
Is it
It's
him in the
fire.
fucking glass jar in there?
don't
What?
open the jar. I like that plan.
I don't think
Well-
that's a bad plan.
Well, riddle-wise, I'm pretty sure that the riddle is fire, or at least that's what it kind of feels like. My death comes through hunger, cold, and suffocation. If you don't feed a fire, and if the fire gets too cold, and if the fire cannot breathe, then it dies
That is true.
and gives birth to new creation, smoke.
And like green stuff that grows after a fire.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should check the fireplace. And,
See, he knows what's up. He wants to burn the place down. This is Come
yes.
on.
Apparently,
let's
apparently
bring
burning the place down has
in.
been on the agenda since the previous inhabitants. As Jack kind of pieces together the parts of this riddle, he goes to the fireplace in this room.
You look around the fireplace, and as you reach your hand up, you find indeed that there seems to be a note tucked into the upper part of the fireplace, almost as if it were stashed there.
Interestingly enough, this hasn't burned yet. And he opens the note and begins reading.
It's written on. It just says in the corner, "Special waterproof vellum, copyright Sucklemare Rue ROUX."
Damn it. That man is around every corner.
Well, apparently, he's a genius inventor. We should probably seek him out at some point.
Kill him.
Kill him? No, he invented waterproof vellum. Like, this man could make us millions of gold. Like, we should hire him.
Or he could mess with us. He can jump between worlds. What use does he have for us? Anyway.
Also, I don't know if you meant to, but you whispered me one word and then posted the rest in chat.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's. I got
it's because
Dear
there's
Ellsworth.
whoops.
There's a
There's a
return.
return. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Well, that's
okay. Amazing. It appears the old coot followed through after all. I suppose he thought he was only the one clever enough to work out these riddles, but they're child's play. A keen and deductive mind such as my own didn't have any trouble figuring it out and figuring it out and figuring it out and figuring it out, and this one's even easier. You can see me in water, but I'm never wet. What am I? I mean, seriously. The answer is obvious. My feet while wearing thigh-high galoshes. Galoshes? Galoshes. I just have to figure out where he kept his galoshes. You recall this Holloway treasure the locals gossip about from my last feather? I sent it, didn't I? So, I think that this might be from the man who wrote the previous note, and perhaps he's also been going mad after he found this clue. Let's see.
Of course he's
Is
mad.
this
He said
fucking
thing goes in
Amnesia,
water.
The Dark Descent.
I never played that. Is that how this goes? Or is that how that game
similar.
goes?
Well, there's like notes scattered about by your past self.
Ooh.
It's a very good game, though. If
And-
you're into some
It's signed Frederick the Bard.
Dun
That's-
dun dun.
What is
Frederick
this?
would
This
immediately
is signed by
burn it.
you, Frederick. You've been
Yeah.
here before?
It must have been another Frederick. I have no memory of this place. You couldn't pay me to stay here. In fact, it
it's-
seems like you have to threaten my life and hold me hostage to get me here. And
Yeah.
Frederick looks up at the ceiling like you
Looking
would look at
personal
God.
magic. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Well, it says you can see me in water, but I am never wet.
Reflection.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one, but I look around the room for a mirror.
You don't see any.
But I don't see a mirror in this room, and we obviously shouldn't return to the room we just came from.
There are
Was
plenty
there
of
one
other rooms to look.
Do I remember a mirror in the bedroom that I explored earlier? This one.
Interestingly, you do not. I think that you know that it would be common for a noble's house or like a mansion of some sort to have like a powder room or somewhere for them to get a cloak, not a cloakroom. A cloakroom's like a
separate dressing room almost.
Yeah, a dressing room.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can find a mirror somewhere in this place. Perhaps the changing room. If only we had someone who was keen at seeking out privies.
If only we had somebody that was disposable.
And good at
Lead
seeing
on.
privies.
Walk by Frederick. Or not Frederick the Bold, meaningfully. Excuse me.
Yeah, I kind of peek my head out this door down the hallway and see that this door, like right over here, and say, that's a little bit too close to that other room for comfort.
Well, it seems that our ultimate goal here is to cleanse this house of this evil, right? So perhaps we need to unravel this mystery a little further and figure out what the source of this malfeasance is.
That is why I'm looking for a powder room. If we can find where this riddle leads, perhaps it'll give us a clue, as Frederick the Bold over there would say. That might help us.
Okay.
Maybe somebody a little bit lighter of step could go up there and check that door. Maybe look through the keyhole or something.
Jack tiptoes quietly. And do you want to roll my stealth or should I?
Crunch.
What's your
Why is this
modifier?
wall made of broken glass? What are these nachos? Nachos and
My
Legos
stealth
on the
is
floor?
actually
That
only
would be
3.
Shaggy
I
eating
forgot,
those
I'm not
nachos.
playing my silent monk.
Okay. What is your stealth, you said?
+3.
Okay, not very nearly as good as the other one then. So
Nope.
you creep around the corner here. Are you looking through the doorway into this room, or are you?
No, I'm like looking at
Yeah.
this door, and I'm like keeping an ear out for things from this room.
Okay. I don't think you hear anything from the room that you had just come from. It's dead quiet, but I think that you do see like a pool of blood coming under the doorway there. It looks like fresh blood. That's still oozing out of
Probably Leopold's blood type, if I were to guess.
You look kind of through the keyhole. You can't really see very much in this room, but you don't see anything stirring.
I go to open the. I can't see much though. You said I open the door.
Okay.
Quietly, but yeah.
You try to open it quietly, and it's just like opens up. But luckily, there doesn't appear to be
Crom gives you a big like okay sign. Fucking
you say luckily there doesn't appear to be any like monsters in there, but like there didn't appear to be any monsters in here either.
That's fair. That's true.
Until you went in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see a mirror now that I've opened the door?
You don't see a mirror. You see what looks like a privy.
I return to the room and say there wasn't a mirror. Let's seek elsewhere in this house. We should find this mirror or for this reflection.
The remaining conundrum crew kind of look between each other. They say, perhaps we ought to go back to the library and continue looking through those books. Yes, I'm certain that would be excellent.
But
Delphine,
Freddy,
why don't you come with me? Shagsworth, you head with these fine adventuring fellows, and continue to search for clues.
Oh, but Freddy, I do feel so much safer with you here. And I'll roll.
Okay.
Bat your eyes.
Ooh. What are you trying to? Are you flirting or trying to?
Kind of doing the damsel in distress. He's here to protect us.
Okay.
Kind of.
So it's not flirting, but it's just sort of like admiring type of.
Kind of flirty. Kind of
save me, Freddy,
encouraging him to be. Yes.
Gotcha.
She's manipulating him, is what's
Yeah,
going on.
you're manipulating. We rolled bluff. That's why I wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
He kind of stands up a little straighter and he's, well, I suppose that's true. Of course, Frederick the Bold runs from no man or beast and never leaves a mystery unturned. That's what they've always said. Very well. I shall stay with Delphine and with Saria. And
Yes, lead on, good sir.
Yes, you go first.
Yes, by your lead.
Very well then. Delphine, my dear, stay behind me. And he steps through here and he kind of looks around at a variety of the doors. And he comes up to this one since it seems the closest. And he kind of gingerly turns the handle and opens it. And step through, looks around, he goes, "It's just another stairwell. Leads down back into the foyer." He seems to be kind of breathing a sigh of relief, but he's holding his mace in both hands, rather shakily. What are the rest of you doing?
Saria's just following
I think
the
I would
other
follow,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys like using him as bait, or
He's the one in
or
front.
are you
I
just
mean,
like
he's just kind of the one in front. If something happens to him, he might end up being bait.
okay?
He's not meant to be bait. He's meant to go ahead and make sure there aren't traps, and so if there's something, he'll get hurt first, and we can run.
You guys
Is
are
this how
using
most-
him.
So bait.
Like, yeah, you guys
We're
are
using him
like
like most parties use barbarians.
I was gonna say, you guys are using him like the pair of sneakers from that movie Cube, where he just fucking like throws him into the room to see if it sets off any traps, which is basically
Such a
how
good
people
movie.
use barbarian.
Uh-huh.
Well, our barbarian is not doing so hot, so we can't use him.
Pretty battered.
Yep, you've got about 2/3 of a barbarian.
Frederick,
Do you need more
We have a
healing
whole
still?
Frederick.
I'm at 70 of 126 HP.
Oh,
yeah, 60% of
I guess I
barbarian.
thought Ileana healed you.
She gave me 27 hit points.
Oh. Well, let me see
Um,
if I can help out with that. Probably not very much, because all I have is Cure Light.
I'm gonna do a little. Freddy turns back at you and he says, "Very well, I've vanquished that room. Where to next?" So what I don't want to do here is get into a situation where I am leading
No, I
you
get
guys
that,
around like that. Totally
You shouldn't have
defeats
given us disposable
entire
NPCs then.
They're not. They're not big. I mean, that's
we're
fair.
Totally gonna put them through the garbage disposal as
I
soon
think-
as possible.
I think Saria, you have captivated Frederick, but it is going to be up to you to make a fresh diplomacy check on each room.
Okay.
And I've rewarded that by doing this, but I think
Yeah, no, I get
you will have to renew his knightly valor. Let's call it charitably.
I gave you 8 hit points, bud.
Woo!
I'm
Check
gonna
that shit out.
turn to Shaggy and say, I think I might smell some of that. What was it called? The drug that he has. Something.
It's like
Flay leaf.
flay leaf.
Flay
Yeah.
leaf.
Yeah,
I
flay leaf.
smell some more of that flay leaf coming from this door over here. Come with me. Let's check it out.
Bluff.
Yeah,
You are straight up lying.
I know. I'm good at
Frederick
bluffing.
grins.
Normally, if I don't roll a fucking 2, I'm good at bluffing.
Well,
goes-
it depends on his sense motive.
Yeah,
true,
does
it does.
Flayleaf make you open to suggestion?
He goes, I have a finely tuned sense for the smell of flay leaf, and I don't smell anything, but I guess. So he doesn't really believe you, but he's gonna go with you, but he's gonna creep behind.
Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna approach this door up here with him behind me.
Yeah.
Crom will come over here too. It's like, I don't want to be in here with that blonde asshole.
Let's
And
check out this one.
I try this door on the left.
Is it your intention there to split up and search for clues, or
I don't think
Well,
so.
no, I figured they were just kind of like everyone's kind of staying close by, not necessarily.
Okay. Is there a door there on your map?
There are like two
Kind of.
things.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. These are windows down here.
Oh,
Yep, no, that's
never
my
mind.
fault.
The windows go to a hallway. You can
I
see
cobbled this
another
map
hallway.
together.
Well, there's like a lot of like really weird hallways in this map, so it's like
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
didn't know if it was like hallways off just one side or the other. So.
No. One thing I will say, you guys already come through this area? No, you didn't. Never mind.
Yeah,
it's not
I
revealed.
bring
Yeah.
in that case, if those are windows, then this is the door that I would have brought them to
Okay.
over here. And that was
yeah.
the door I tried.
You open it, and it seems to open pretty easily. I think this one is just like a storage room. And you find nothing of particular note.
Ah, oregano! That's what I thought was the flay leaf smell.
You thought oregano smells like flay leaf?
You know, you gotta be a little easy on him. He doesn't have a whole lot of experience with the higher
What a narc.
substances.
I spend a great deal of time on the high seas. Salt really ruins your nose.
That's
Also, all the
absolutely true.
cocaine. And I
Fucking
say
narc.
as I
Some
walk
of those
off.
sweet
Yeah.
drugs.
Fucking narc, am I right? Up top. I try to give Shaggy a high five.
Oh, I thought for sure it was all those tavern wenches that you went deep in.
Also,
Yeah,
probably true.
he's-
I think syphilis is bad for the nose.
I suspect that's the case.
Shaggy fully high fives. And Freddy and Delphine will keep. They're accompanying Saria for all intents and purposes. And I think Shaggy is attached to Jack by the hip.
Or near the hip.
So
Yeah,
let's score
actually,
some,
I'm
let's score
curious.
some more
How
flay leaf,
closely
my dude.
is he attached to my hip? Because like, if I'm gonna turn this into a flirting moment, I need to know.
You look down, and then it's like the thing. Like his body is just melding with yours in a freakish
Oh, God, what's going
mind
on?
melting. That's not happening. He's just sticking like really close to you. But I think roll sense motive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he might not be flirting with me, but if I can flirt with him, then there's
think
something
that
else
if
that I
you
can
wanna-
get points for.
I think if you want to like gain a better understanding, that'd be the one.
Yeah.
He's sticking suspiciously close to you, and you notice that he doesn't seem to have showed any interest in Delphine or Melva or Saria or Eliana, particularly this entire adventure.
Well, Canon Scooby Doo, Shaggy's gay.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
As of
I
now.
could see it.
I
Absolutely.
mean, yeah.
Maybe he's into
that seems obvious.
bestiality too.
what the
more
fuck,
likely.
dude?
I mean, he went through puberty with a dog that can talk.
Jack, you just went. Eliana, what are you doing?
Basically, just tagging along because they're. I not really big leader in this group, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Crom, what are you doing?
Crom is kind of like he has his sword up and ready. He's basically ready to be in the face of the first thing that comes around. So he's kind of like playing Overwatch.
Gotcha.
But he's like trying to keep away from Freddy because he finds him very unlikable.
Yeah.
He's the exact opposite, I think, of Crom.
Yeah, I think you guys are absolutely opposite of each other in almost every way.
Yeah.
Frederick, what are you doing?
At the moment, putting lotion on my dry ass hands.
Okay. Yeah, you found
just
some
imagining
lotion.
like Frederick just pulls lotion out of his bag. And he's like,
Yeah.
let me just.
He's just like
I think
And
you
he
found
felt like a
industrial
teacher.
sized
old
Jergens.
lotion.
Yeah. There's just a tube that comes out of the bag of holding and a foot
Okay.
pump.
It seems like everybody's just following Jack. So yeah, I don't want to.
Kind of.
I want to give you guys opportunities to call your own shots, but if everybody's more or less.
At this point, I think our best bet is to just have a single-minded focus, and I think it makes the most sense for our characters because we just saw two people die.
Yeah.
From being off on their own.
Okay.
So like Frederick is basically just trying to make light of the situation, and he's extremely like frustrated that he's being held hostage, and he's basically every opportunity in his mind of trying to get out of this situation.
Yeah. Because Frederick's never been like in under the ploy of the Lantern King, so
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, Jack opens the store and whispers
Which one?
back.
This one here?
Yeah, whispers back to
Okay.
Shaggy, just like stay close.
Okay. Reveal areas. Boop.
More fucking stairwells. God fucking damn
So,
it.
from what I had told you before, you think that this stairwell connects to this stair from the main foyer.
Yeah, okay.
So
Gotcha.
there's left and right, and they lead to this one and this.
Okay. Gotcha.
I know it's hard to lay the map out in such a way that it all kind of like makes sense.
Yep.
I get it though. Yeah.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Oh
Architecture.
my goodness. This is totally off topic, but I just had a realization of what the front room reminds me of, that foyer. It reminds me of the fucking like first room in the Mario Castle on 64.
Oh, yep.
I was thinking the
getcha.
first Resident Evil foyer.
Quick, let's jump into Chronos.
But I also see an evil smiley face too.
There's also that, yeah. But just
I
the
do
way,
see the
like the
smiley face.
doors and then the big paintings on the walls, I'm just like, huh, I bet I could go jump through one of those.
Here we go!
Sorry, this is totally random.
You have to
I mean,
have
it's
10
good.
stars to get into each of those.
We have 0 right now because we've lost 2 people and haven't.
We got a lot of work to do, boys.
Yeah. Just in case it wasn't clear, there's also a door here, and there's a door here. I just want to make sure you guys know that where all the doors
Definitely
are.
wasn't clear. That's
It's not
awesome.
clear. I go and open this first door, and like as I'm moving, I kind of like pull Shaggy along. It's like trying to keep him close.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna follow right behind you. Are you giving him any type of
I think since I'm opening the door with my good hand, my hook hand is behind me, like kind of holding on, like for him to hold on to.
Okay. Okay, so you're like holding hands with him.
Pretty much.
If he
Okay.
had a hand.
Well, it's not your hand because
Whoa.
it's a hook.
What would Wani think?
This looks like just like another closet, pretty much. Actually, that's a good point. What would Ronnie think? What happens in haunted mansions stays in haunted.
What happens
I'm
in the
about-
Lantern Kingdom stays in the Lantern Kingdom.
I'm about to die. Rowani
Bros
would want me
before-
to go out happy. Like,
Bros before.
also, chances are we have a very open relationship. Like, many extra sex partners involved.
Yeah.
Well.
So
Well. Yeah.
you guys just opened up that closet?
Was there another door here? Because it's not very clear.
Yeah.
There
There's one
two?
down here
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
But it is. Yeah. Pause for a second.
Okay.
So as you start to turn away from the open door of the closet, you see something kind of peer around the corner, and you'll hear a raspy voice call out, "Jack!" And I will, you'll just see Leopold come out of the darkness. And, what's your AC?
All right. Roll initiative. Anyone who is involved in this, I'm gonna move Frederick and Delphine with Saria, but we are in turn order now.
Okay.
Ah!
New initiative.
What is
Did I
your
roll the
dexterity, Jack?
My dexterity.
I want to
Oh
know
my
if I
God.
go before or after you.
Oh, this is fun.
Did we tie?
I have 18 dex. What's your... Yeah, we both get... Because I have 1 grit left.
Holy
which adds a plus
shit.
2 to my roll.
Well, then your roll is a 22 and I is a 24. So no.
He gets 2 on top of his
Oh,
22.
right. No,
He didn't roll a 22.
no.
He rolled a
okay.
20.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
looking at Glenn Myers.
Oh,
Oh, yep.
a little bit different.
I know you already had it edited in.
I think everybody's
But I
good.
tied with Grom, but I was a 0.6, so I think that makes me go before him.
You get a sneak attack though if you're manifesting.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
That's
if you're
right.
manifesting like the way that you work now,
Yes.
you don't have to like just walk up and be like, "What up?" Make a will save anybody within earshot of that, which I think is going to be, I think just the first 3. So Shaggy, Jack, Prom were close enough to have experienced the fear of that. Crom, you are fine. You're fine AF. 19. I'm tempted to give you like that Darkest Dungeon virtuous fucking graphic.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Jack Jones, you are shaken.
Okay.
Indefatigable.
Yeah. Leopold, how are you acting? Or ex-Leopold?
I am going to just shoot Jack right in the gut.
So as you open the door and just take a look around and you hear Jack, you turn to see Leopold, but his skin is like gaunt and gray and lifeless. And where previously he had what color were Leopold's eyes?
They were the pale white.
Remember,
they kind of grayed out.
Because of us seeing the goddess.
Right, yeah. So where before he had the, I think it was like Desna, bless, kind of like pale glowing eyes. Now they're glowing the same gold, the same golden shade that you saw very briefly on the Gallo Dead.
Oh fuck!
Before, and he sneak attacks or makes this like whatever attack it is you're doing.
Well, it's probably going to be a single shot from Gracie.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Yep.
Okay,
he just lurches this like dead arm up, but he's got his pistol.
You do hit.
26 touch. All right.
Yeah. All of your attacks are gonna hit me. I don't.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. A shot just burst through your shoulder and out the back, into the wall as this is zombie former companion does some shit. Sorry,
you have point blank, right? So that's 13 damage. Okay.
Oh, does Jack not go first?
Right.
First.
I gave him a surprise round. My bad. Jack, go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step and targeted strike Gracie out of his hands.
Okay.
Fuck you! I am a swashbuckler. I've never used this thing. Like, you've used it so many times, and I've never actually done it.
Yeah.
Arms take no damage from the attack. Drops 1 item of my choice.
Oh, this is his.
Yeah.
This is the same thing.
His thing that he does to everyone.
Version. Yeah.
Is literally getting done to him now. Does it count as evil? Actually, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't do damage. Never mind. But it definitely fucking hits you.
Tie goes to the runner or the defender?
The attacker gets ties.
Yeah.
You have 32 AC in this new form?
Yes, I do.
What the fuck?
Yeah, as your slice goes like into him. So this works, right?
This does hit me, yeah. It knocks me right out of my...
it does. But you find that like the Leopold you knew would not have been nearly as strong as this undead form is, and you're able to like hook your scimitar like into like the trigger, I guess, enough that you're able to like knock it from his hand. But this guy seems like way more fucking powerful than you would have expected, or would have any right to expect.
When you do that, you just see like he looks down at the hand that you knocked it out of, and the like sagging bones creak back up and look at you in Leopold's new form, and he goes, "Not gonna run away again, Jack."
Oh, I love this. All right.
Sorry, you died, but I don't know you. You are my friends.
Okay, since Sari can't really see what's going on, she's gonna stay put and kind of see what happens, but she'll like move Freddy in front of her so she can like peer around him, but have this additional wall of people between her and whatever is in this closet.
So you're gonna maneuver him in front of you like this?
Yes.
Okay. What about Delphine? I think she just moves in and clutches to you immediately as soon as Frederick leaves.
Yeah, and
Or
I'll just be
Freddy.
like, oh gosh, I don't know what's up there. Keep us safe, please.
Yep.
And I'm just like watching, and I will. Can I also ready in action, or is that like my standard? I don't know what that would count as.
I mean,
exactly.
this is clever. Like, I think talking is a free action. So do
Okay.
like just like a bluff or diplomacy, but then take
Okay.
your standard and move. If you start getting crazy with it, then I might call you on it. But
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then I will ready an action to fire Burning Arc if I see whatever is this monster is, because I still can't.
I think you could
Identify
hear it well enough to make out the words.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I didn't roll since I
Yeah.
for the check.
you
so I
haven't
wasn't
seen
sure.
it, but I think you probably don't imagine that the Leopold that you had met is the one doing this. Crom.
Yeah. So I'll prepare Burning Arc.
Crom will go over here and, since this is all essentially happening at the same time, probably see the pistol fly out of the man's hand, and will step in here. Can I step here and attack?
I think so.
Okay, I will step in there. I'm
imagining that Leopold just sort of like emerged from the shadowy corner of this room, more or less.
Like ghosty goo slid through the wall.
I think it was exactly like the ash that you had seen from the former like warrior that you had when you killed him. He turned into this wispy ash that just sort of faded into nothing.
He just did it in reverse.
It was reverse.
Mhm.
Okay, well, fucking reverse this shit.
Yep.
No! And I'm doing my reckless abandon on this. So that is a wow. Those are really bad. So that's a 33
That
for
one
my
does hit.
my attack. The second one will miss, but that is it's 26 damage.
Yeah.
You notice this this actually is not going as deep as you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what I expected.
This is so good. I don't even have to like DM this whole thing.
You can just play NPCs now.
Right, now you can play
Yeah.
your NPCs.
God. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably add their turn. I'm gonna put them at the bottom of the turn.
Yeah, stop slacking, asshole.
Well, you know, it's a lot of. For some reason, I was like, I can juggle 12 balls. That's no problem.
That's how I
12
feel about
balls.
DMing too.
Every fucking
A
time I do it,
chainsaw and a rabid dog. This is
it's
fine.
like, God damn it! Why did I try to have 12 ideas?
It happens
Uh,
every time to me too, because you're like, oh man, this is so good. And these
Oh, this
characters
would be
will be
cool.
here, and I'll run all
How
these
do I make-
bad mobs, and
Yep,
there will be all
no,
these traps
no.
and mechanical things, and then you forget fucking all of it.
Oh yeah, once
Leopold-
everything starts happening,
Yeah.
you lose track.
That's why I'm playing this pretty fast and loose, and this is all for fun. Leopold, the answer is yes.
Okay. And that was your turn, Crom?
That it was.
Okay, so it's my turn. After Crom's slice goes into the new Leopold, you see that skin start to sinew itself back together as if being stitched by some unseen force. He holds up the now disarmed hand and points it towards you, Jack, and then holds up 3 fingers while smiling. And he's going to point the gun buckler at you with both barrels and fire both of them into your chest.
The gun buckler.
Wait. So he's using an attack on me in melee. Can I parry his gun buckler?
Nope.
It's a ranged attack, though.
It's a ranged attack, and it doesn't provoke AOs because I'm a gunslinger.
Well, I know. So like, it doesn't normally like in melee. I can usually like parry attacks made against me.
Yeah, that's fair, but he's not trying to hit you. He's not trying to punch you.
Yeah.
He could parry a melee attack against you.
Yeah, I don't think it
also,
makes sense for you to be able to parry a a bullet, especially.
Also, you don't get to be a fucking Jedi. You don't get to parry the lead out of the air.
No, I was thinking more like I see him raise an attack against me, and I can maybe parry his arm.
I'm going to fire both from point blank, and I'm going to use up close and deadly in order to add some extra. So 19 to touch and 25 to touch.
Let's see actually if those hit me. I'm not sure if they do. Oh fuck you, they do.
Hold on one second. I have a GIF for this.
Oh, that's 3d6 now. I didn't update that Mac.
So let's see, 14, 9, and 10.
All right, this is what happens
31 total.
This is how you deflect them.
I can't deflect them. I
can't
parry his arm.
Deadpool 2, yeah. Like, and he'll swift reload one of the things.
You raise your scimitar and start swinging it around to parry these bullets, and they just pound through your body.
I'm not trying to parry the bullet. God damn it! I didn't.
It's too funny of a thing. All right, Frederick.
19 plus 14 and 23 damage.
Hear the thunderous clap of guns going off just as you'd heard. There's only one creature that you'd ever heard make any noise like this before.
Crom's in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was Crom in the bathroom, or the thunderous roar of him and Maris's bed frame waking all.
Bam! 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 Bam!
So I can move to here with 30 feet. Can I see?
Yes. I think you can see.
Leo
you can
dead.
see him. Yeah, dead.
There.
Ex-Leo.
Deus Ex
It's
Leopold.
dead Leo.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Okay.
After being the recipient of a negative effect or attack, choose one of the Inquisitor's judgments. This remains for the duration of combat. So can I use my other survivor point to get a judgment?
Which one are you using? The answer is yes.
Adrenaline Surge. Which do you recommend as someone who's familiar with the judgments?
If you're having trouble hitting, Justice is almost always the best because being able to hit. So if you are, I think that goes up by 1 every 5 levels. So that would be a +3 to hit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do Justice then.
Yeah. And you're only doing 1, right?
Yeah, I only have 1 more point, so I can only do 1.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Gonna mark off my last point and add Justice to myself.
That's a very valuable one because judgments are so flexible. But yeah, I like it. So yeah, as this shot goes through you, you just feel your adrenaline jack you up to fucking 12, and you are able to get like hyper focused on taking out this opponent, Frederick.
Okay.
Remember, there are other
You're gonna push your friend.
other objectives that you can use to gain points, fellows. Oh, Jack, did you get when you used I think you got a bunch of points from getting Leopold killed in the first
abandoning me. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Wait, I
probably
do?
Has like, oh yeah. No, there was totally something for them.
Oh fuck yeah! Because every man
they
for himself
die.
gives every man for himself greater danger, the more power points. If one or more of your companions die, gain an additional point for each companion slain. So I get 3 points for that. Fuck yeah! Actually, I'm gonna do 3 judgments, not just 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
might as
blowing
well.
Your whole load. All right.
Well, no, like these judgments are amazing.
No, that's when he wants to get points later.
But there's also help me for charisma characters. That's pretty good.
You could also, with your points, just make everyone leave. And
Thank
fuck
for
off.
your life. Inexplicable hemophilia. There are a lot of
a lot
options.
of good ones.
Yeah. Anyway,
Get in here, boy
Frederick,
toy.
sorry. We are.
Okay.
We have.
Yes.
we have
Question
fuck-
for you though: what other 2
hold up.
judgments do you recommend?
Defense would probably, or what is it?
Protection.
Yeah, protection. is
Okay.
usually a good one. Destruction is a little underwhelming, but never like terrible.
I'm not going to need that one, I don't think, because I think he counts as evil now that he's dead.
Yep. Smiting can be decent.
What's smiting do?
It's like DR penetration.
Oh.
I haven't refreshed myself on exactly the rules that we're operating by, but it's the sort of thing that might occur to me if I were playing Havelock.
Okay.
Oh,
counts as adamantine for the purpose of... Okay, yeah, smiting. I'm doing smiting. Smiting and protection. Cool. I will add these up. Thanks.
Pretty good. Frederick, sorry.
That's fine. I'm going to cast Cacophonous Call on Leopold.
Okay. What does that do?
He needs to make a will save or gain the nauseated condition.
Okay.
I need you to make a caster level check.
I'm like,
Don't worry, I'm keeping track of this.
Dude, you're doing so good. I'm squeaking like a little girl.
He's like, yes, fight for me, puppets, fight! Wait a minute,
Oh
is
my
Dahl just the
God.
Lantern King?
Yikes.
You try this, and it just seems to fade away instead of doing what you thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you start to do it, I think that terror just like overwhelms you, and you fuck up the words as you're trying to call out this somatic component. And while the that's like a sonic effect, right? Cacophonous Call. The walls like start to like tremble and shake, and dust like pours down from the this ruined house, this ruined mansion, but it doesn't seem to actually fuck up the spell.
So Cacophonous Call is actually not sonic because it's all in his head.
Okay.
Compulsion.
Oh yeah, feel your target's mind. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that would work anyway.
He clearly has intelligence. He's saying words.
Yeah,
I don't buy that he's a mindless undead.
Undead are only immune to mind affecting if they don't have mind.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm not considered undead. I don't. Which, let's just say I am. But either way.
Well, it wouldn't matter because.
Yeah,
undead,
no, I'm still intelligent. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still intelligent enough for it to work. Yep. But something goes wrong as you cast it.
Yep.
Eliana.
Oh my. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna rush here and.
Yeah, your love,
gonna...
Jack, is like getting fucked.
No.
I'm totally dying.
And not by you.
Well, I don't think you and I had entered.
You've been flirting with him like
Yeah,
the whole game.
You've flirted with me for 10 levels. I don't think we've had sex, but there's been flirting. There's been a lot of flirting.
I feel like wouldn't anybody, because your description is you're the most handsome person in the entire world.
Oh yeah,
That's how he defines himself.
Yeah,
Sometimes how we think about
the explanation
ourselves
for my high
exactly
charisma
right.
is that I'm incredibly attractive.
His backstory is also
is.
that he owns a pirate ship, or like leads like a fleet of pirates.
Yeah.
Your backstory is like whatever, but like you don't just automatically get it because you put it in your backstory.
Oh.
No. It's basically the reason I have high charisma is because I'm attractive, not because I'm good with words. Whereas like Frederick is really good with words, not necessarily super attractive. Like
it can be a combo.
It could be.
Excuse me?
Mine is all looks, no words.
Are you cure seriousing him?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, Jack Jones, please don't leave me or anybody else again.
I feel restored. Thank you, Ayana.
I think Frederick is gonna move up and just like block the, like defend the doorway. Freddy, I mean, because you guys are all. He doesn't really have many options in this particular situation.
Kind of piled into the closet.
Yeah. And okay. The rest of them all seem to react normally. Although Shaggy, even though he is afraid, he is able to pick up and start playing like Wonderwall on his guitar.
Of course, it's Wonderwall.
And you all feel inspired for 1 point.
Okay, so that's Inspire 1.
Inspire Courage +1.
+1.
Damage
Jack
or-
Jones.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's not good.
Is that +1 to hit and damage, or just damage?
Yes.
Both.
Zoinks, baby, you're gonna be the one. Zoinks saves me.
I'm putting Inspire on. Give me one
There's
second.
a lot of buffs and debuffs here. I understand.
Yeah. Like it.
Shook and
Yes. Okay. There's that. Okay. Inspire is on. Everything. I think everything's on. So now I'm going to attack. And I'm just gonna full round attack this bitch because he's evil.
Mm-hmm.
Die.
Ooh,
Shazam!
that looked nice.
Oh my.
That's a lot of green.
that is
Yeah.
a lot of green. That does confirm. Hang on, I'm adding it.
And you do count as evil. Hold.
Yep.
Super evil.
The second one does not.
And you have no like my weapon counts as everything for DR purposes. So
Okay.
adamantine,
Smiting as
lawful
well.
and good.
Yeah. Yeah, smiting at high levels is like
Well, my
bypass
weapon's
all
already
DR.
it's already magical and good, so
Right.
it just needs to count as like lawful and adamantine, and then
That's
it passes literally
51
everything.
damage, I think.
Yeah, it's 51.
Yeah.
You slice across me and you just hear me go ah.
Yeah, it seems
As
to
it
like
just
burn up
hisses.
and clouds of ashes just sort of like sizzle out of where the wound that wound was that you just like slashed across his sternum. Sarya. Delphine is still cowering in the back with you. This is a particularly strange situation because they are fighting. You just hear just the sounds of people beating the shit out of each other in a closet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to cast haste on all the positive. Oh, hold on. Actually, how many people can I do? They have to all be in 30 feet of each other. So yeah, I can cast haste on all of us, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I will be like, I'll cast that, and then I'll be like, you know what? I think they have things under control. Why don't we just head over here? And I'm going to go and lead Delphine back down the hallway from where we came.
Okay.
Kind of like to suggesting that we split up and leave them to their whatever.
She is like holding on to you. She thinks like you guys are like gal pals.
Uh-huh.
In this sense, like she thinks you are both cowering together. So when you start moving away,
We're
she's
both
like,
afraid together.
wait for me," and she goes back.
We're fear friends.
From
Exactly.
what else are you doing? Or are you just moving away?
Oh, I cast haste on them too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good. Crom.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, you feel Sarya's magic flooding
brisk.
through you.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, and extra tech.
Well, the crit didn't confirm.
Well,
you did it first.
that doesn't have everything added in.
Oh, it doesn't. What's it got?
Because I
was gonna
get.
say, man, if you're messing with things.
That's a 37, a 33, and a what is that?
31.
31.
The 31 does not hit.
The
Yeah,
31
so that
doesn't
will-
hit.
So
Will
it does
not
not
And you
confirm.
do get
confirm,
one
but you do
extra
hit.
attack.
Yes, at your
Yeah.
highest base
Yep.
attack bonus.
Yeah. So the 27 damage and then the 29 damage, those will connect.
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes my second one.
Here comes the goose.
This top one.
Oh, no.
Very bad.
Oof.
Yeah, I rolled
Aw.
a 4, so what are you going to do?
No
Yeah,
doubt.
that'll happen.
So, anyway. Those first two, though.
Okay. No, I mean, if that connected with the crit, that would have been bad news bears for
Very,
me.
very much.
I mean, it's still bad news bears for you. It's like 50 something damage.
Yeah.
56.
Uh-huh. That's a nice coat. Anyway, all right, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
You see Leopold just kind of look around. He's looking kind of gone, and you just hear him go, and he vanishes, and he appears somewhere else.
A wisp of black ash appears where he was just standing, and seems to like
You're that guy from
recede into the
Overwatch.
shadow.
Eat my dick.
Tracer?
Reaper.
Oh, Reaper, yeah.
Saria.
Do I take my gun with me?
Yeah.
Your gun was on the ground.
Well, even though it
take
was
your gun
disarmed.
properly.
No, yes, I don't know.
I
If
think
not-
that like we're playing pretty fast and loose with the rules here, but I'm gonna say that since you were disarmed,
Yeah, okay.
no, that piece of you is remaining there.
Then that was my swift action, and I'm going to draw my musket and just obliterate. You know what? I'm gonna just blow away Delphine here.
Yeah, Saria, as you
nice
run
of
into the
you.
back, you hear Delphine go, "What?" And you turn just in time to see this ghoulish, ghostlish monster appear behind her, put the muzzle of this alien fucking hand cannon to her head and blow her fucking away. And she immediately, her brains and just splatter against the wall.
She has 9 health.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh no!
He didn't do a lot of damage.
Well, it would have been 10.
I just kind of assumed it was a lot.
No, not at all.
I really hope that he didn't blow Delphine's brains out with a 10 damage, because we're fucked if these guys are only that strong.
You see him place the tip of the muzzle to her head, and he pulls the trigger, and you watch the bullet pass through one ear and out the other, and you just hear that like hollow sound.
I wondered. I was like, wait, is there blood on it? It doesn't look clean.
Plants it into the side, and she just goes, "Ow!"
Oh my god, I love you, Ryan.
Frederick. Were you
He
missing
said
Chris?
he'd be our
He did
Billy
not say
bathroom.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. We will take his turn when he gets back. Eliana.
Cool. All right. I don't see that person, so I'm probably.
I
just
think you
gonna
heard
move
the
it.
gunshot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel safe in not making you make a perception check to identify.
Yep. Black powder weapons. Loud.
Yep, pretty loud.
Very
No
loud.
silence
I'll
result.
move there.
Okay.
Because you
Do
have
you take
60
an action?
movement. I think. Well, you may have
Yeah,
40
you'll
because
have-
you're a dwarf.
You have double
Or
whatever
50.
your normal.
I think it's 4. Yeah, I'll do a double move.
You got
Oh,
them tiny legs.
Technically, the musket is incorrect. It should have been adding my dex. Oh well, no big deal. I'm sure she probably would have still lived.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my full.
I am back. So if we want to do my turn now, that would be fine.
Yeah, take your turn now.
Okay. I am gonna have to review these spells again, because this shit, there's a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna begin Inspiring Courage,
Okay.
which will override the existing one.
Yeah.
Mine is +3.
Nice.
Zoinks, baby.
I don't have a +3 one saved, so I'm just gonna add your +2 one that I already had saved,
Yep.
and now I have +3.
That
Yes. But that is my move action. I guess Leopold vanished, right? So.
You heard the
Yeah.
gunshot.
But
I
you heard the gunshot, so
like,
you know.
I didn't see where this happened though, because I was in the bathroom. Oh,
Right
hallway.
up there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Did you mean to do a every man for himself?
No, I was splitting up the party because I was like, they can take care of
Okay.
themselves, and we'll
No.
go do this.
Excellent. Perfect. I love that. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, oh man, this was totally not fair. If you used like the move to escape,
I might next, but
yeah. If you do that, just make sure you call it out specifically because you are sort of taken off the board. If it's that action,
right.
And you will resurface when it is narratively appropriate.
Okay.
So it's their turn, and Delphine, I think she's gonna make a will save due to Travis's thing. Well, she definitely succeeds. I think you shot out literally the only piece of brain matter that was cowardly.
I lobotomized her. Perfect.
Yeah. And she just like, I think she's got like a fucking great purse on her side, and she just like hauls off and swings it at you.
That's amazing.
It's not going to hit you for a lot though, but I think it's going to hit you for like 9 points of damage.
Is it a
But it
magical
hits.
Has it got a
smiting?
brick in it?
Is it a magical smiting great purse?
Yes.
Because
Beautiful.
oh, it is. Okay.
Yep. It is a magical smiting great purse. Take 4 points of damage for that. I think the last deserves something because she did roll exceptionally well. I think Frederick hears her scream and goes, Delphine! Saria! Run in.
He's got haste, so he can run super far.
Oh, nice. Okay, he gets double movement,
Yes.
right? Yeah, he's gonna run up. And I'm gonna put him here. Actually, I think he's gonna use his turn to reposition, just like yank her back out of the way.
Guns, but all right.
Oh well, he's gonna do his
Well,
best.
he's not smart.
Yeah. Well, let's say he repositions her here. He's trying to get in the way of her. He's
Have
a
you met my
brave guy. Shaggy is just gonna run up and hide behind Frederick. He's gonna be like, oh, we're playing a duet now, right? I'll play from back here.
Shaggy.
Hang on.
I wanted to do stuff with Shaggy, but it's okay.
I mean, you can still try, I guess. Were you gonna try and fuck him in combat?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a closet.
While
Like,
everybody's
literally in this closet while everybody else dealt with
Bold
that.
of you to assume he doesn't need 6 seconds.
Okay.
Too late. Too little. Too late. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He moved. It's
Yeah.
I do get 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, you get double normal, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, there you go.
I'm gonna run out, and I'm actually gonna hide here outside the door.
Yes, that is exactly what he's doing.
Beautiful.
All right. And what are you doing?
I'm going to run up here and get ready to attack next turn, or if anything comes out this doorway. So I'm gonna ready
Okay.
an action to attack anything that runs through the doorway. Out of it, I should
Okay.
say. Or
Sorry.
Leopold. Only Leopold.
Okay, Sari's gonna be like, Leopold, we always got along, right? And then I'm gonna cast Burning Arc. So make a reflex.
Does that have a spell resistance or
Probably does.
burning?
Let me check.
Probably.
It does have a spell resistance save, so I need a caster level check.
Okay.
I think you're capable of hitting me with that, though. I would not be surprised.
I mean, the caster level check for her and Frederick are the same.
Yeah. I don't know if that hit or worked.
Sadly,
I
it
haven't
does
had to
not.
do one of these. Oh, damn.
Jesus, spell resistance 25, most likely.
I was gonna say, because this will hit 10d8 automatically, but
Damn!
not if I can't cast it. I think as my can I use the every man for himself as my movement action essentially?
I think you have to. That's a full round action.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you have to decide like I'm just fucking dip out of this entire situation.
Okay.
I
Then
don't think it's fair to let you like attack then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
I will then be like, it will fail in my hand, so I'll be like, oh shit, and I'm just gonna run down the stairs.
Okay. So you would appear down here. You run
Yes.
upstairs.
Let
Okay.
me count that.
Sure. I'm not super fussed. I trust you. Crumb.
Okay.
Crom is going to go whizzing past everybody, drawing one of his javelins out as he makes his way up here, and he will hurl it at your boy Leopold over here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, demons, it's your boy.
Hey, demons,
Whoops,
it's your
that's
boy.
not what I meant to do. Javelin.
I think his name
So
should
that
be.
is a
I think his name should be
Eve Leopold?
Eve Leopold. Eve Leopold.
Leopoldion.
Ah,
That doesn't really work.
That's a nice tech.
It's a 31. Yeah, I think that I don't. Is it 32 or 31 year?
32. I think
It is 32 current.
Motherfucker.
I see right now.
I'm trying to think. It's
It probably
reckless
didn't
abandon.
help that before this I had a 26 AC to begin with.
Yeah, you've got +3 from Inspire Courage.
I just want to check real quick to see if reckless abandon applies to ranged attacks, because I would be recklessly abandoning all my attacks at this point.
Okay.
It's on attack rolls. It does not specify melee, so that's another +3. So I hit him.
Okay. Your javelin lurches forward and catches Leopold in the side, and does indeed take a chunk of vital dead flesh with it, and nails it to the wall behind him.
Not much, probably, but
Yeah. How much total with your strength bonuses and stuff? Is it just the 12?
yeah, it's the 12.
Okay.
Not a whole lot. Your turn.
All right.
Can't power attack with it, unfortunately.
At this point, you should only have one bullet in any of your guns.
Yes. I take a 5-foot step, swift act, and I'm going to reload both of, because I had swift reloaded earlier one bullet into the, so I'm going to swiftly reload the other one into it, and then I'm just going to finish off Delphine.
You're just really trying to kill Delphine.
I want to get one of these motherfuckers.
Okay.
I gotta get gingers.
So that's 22 and 29, and that's 7 and.
She doesn't even have a soul to steal.
7 and 7.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for both.
Okay. Yeah. This time Delphine, she turns her head to the left, says, Freddy, look out, he's gonna disappear behind you, but you 5-footed over and you shoot through her other ear and just goes
Jesus.
But then she turns to look at you as your other gun goes off, and it catches her right between the eyes, and she immediately buckles and collapses into a heap.
Squishy motherfucking bitch.
Very
Frederick.
squishy.
And you hear Freddy go, Delphine, no!
And
Do we get to
Leopold
see
just starts
Freddy,
laughing.
the paladin, go into rage?
Yeah, right.
I think you're gonna see him fail his will save. He just watches his casual friend with benefits get shot in the head 3 times.
I mean,
And finally come to one of them. Frederick.
okay. I'm going to move around the corner. Well, hold on. Let me arrange this out. Perfect. I'm going to get to here. I'm going to cast Grease on his weapon. Which is not subject to spell resistance.
It's the weapon, not the dude.
Give me the old reflex save.
Good.
Me? Okay.
Be you.
Oh, what have I done? My character sheet has completely fucked.
That's probably because I was
shit.
here, this is
Yes!
take this thing. Oh,
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, it slides right out. The musket slides right out of my hand.
yeah.
Beautiful.
I think bananas just like manifest underneath.
Banana?
And
They
he starts,
banana
like,
fest.
like fucking moonwalking in place on accident.
Oh, it's to actually make me slip. Okay.
No, it's to make you drop your weapon.
Oh,
I'm just hamming bullshit,
okay.
which is mostly
Tiny,
what I
tiny
do.
bananas appear in your hand.
I've been doing nothing but making up fucking dumb jokes 98% of my DMing, and like you guys have apparently decided that that's enjoyable, so we're just gonna keep doing that. Eliana.
Okay, Jack, I don't know if this will be very helpful. And then I cast Bark Skin, and you get a +4 enhancement bonus.
To natural armor?
Yep.
That's the button for drop.
Or is that...
Yeah, it's to natural armor.
Okay, yeah, so it enhances this natural armor, so whatever... It increases his existing AC bonus?
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
that's
get a
good.
+4 now.
That's just a straight up +4.
Fuck yeah.
As your skin toughens and becomes bark-like, kind of like Leopold's, actually, from what you recall from the scene. It is Freddy's turn, and he is shaken, but he will still step forward and take a swing at... Huh?
Am I prone right now?
No, you just dropped your weapon, that's all.
Oh, okay.
He still fucking misses terribly, though. Yeah, so, yeah, he hits you with his mace, but it's, like, fucking pathetic. Like, it doesn't even make it through your overcoat or whatever armor you still got on. Jack.
Yeah.
I rush through the door, and I run up and around Leopold, who is disarmed and doesn't threaten anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
have
atta-
snapshot, unfortunately.
Well, even if you did, none of your weapons have any ammo
Yeah,
in it.
none of them.
So,
You'd still get an AOO, though.
no, he's not armed.
Oh, that's right.
He is.
I
Oh.
am armed.
Oh, in that case, I will
Wait,
roll
where's
that.
your
You don't
Liz?
know that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, claws and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attacking me? Because I can opportune and parry.
Yeah,
over it.
I am absolutely.
I will opportune parry and riposte.
So roll it, Leopold. As you go running past him, Jack, knowing Leopold, the gunslinger, you're surprised when his jaw ratchets back open. He just comes lunging at you with his teeth.
Would you like me to make the noise?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just go running past and he just goes. "Ah!"
Gain another survivor point. You can't use him anymore because you're dead. But gain 2 in that case. Jack, you catch his open mouth with your scimitar and just like steer him away from you as you step into position. And
Interestingly enough, you just gave me an extra attack against you, which I miss, thankfully for you.
Yep.
Probably still holding back my slathering jaws.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as weird as it is, that second attack is the riposte, and then the first attack was actually my attack for the round.
Okay.
Because I
I
didn't
see.
realize that he could attack me, so I had
Okay.
rolled that earlier.
So you just nat 1 for your actual attack.
No. I nat one on my riposte.
Yeah.
My first
Oh,
attack was a
I see.
35
Yeah.
and did 20. 30.
He
Oh,
made
okay.
the
Gotcha,
attack
gotcha.
already before we
Yeah.
knew about the parry thing.
Yep. And you still have justice, judge,
Everything is still
smiting.
on.
Yep.
Yep,
Still
yep.
on for the duration of the combat. Saria.
Okay, I want to use the every man for himself, but I feel like it's more in narrative since I have already kind of gotten away to just
Yeah.
sort of continue running and
Yeah.
hide.
Okay. Yeah. You hear this the sounds, and you've just seen Leopold take more punishment than any other like living human you've ever met. I think. And you still hear this like combat raging upstairs, and the thoughts of Jack Jones above you up the stairs, just like locking Leopold in the closet and totally forsaking him, and Delphine's brain matter splattering against the
Breezeway?
wall.
The last I
Delphine's-
saw her, she was fine after taking a
Oh.
gunshot to the head.
That's true. You saw her get shot in the head twice, but you still think she's basically just like on a delayed reaction.
It
She's
just
probably
takes
gonna
a
die
while.
any second now. Yeah, and you just say, "Fuck this! I am out of here." As you just like go running through these like darkened hallways. I think you like dropped whatever candle or light source you guys had, and you're just like sprinting for your life. And you
I
will.
started running and then I
Yeah.
didn't stop.
Yeah, you just start running, and I will pick up with you after we've resolved what's going on.
Okay.
With Leopold. Crom.
Crom comes up here and is trying to finish this bad boy off. With haste, do you get the bonus attack just as part of a full attack, or is that
It's part
you
of
always
the
get
full
that?
attack.
When you full attack.
Okay, yeah, which I can't do. So it'll be just this first attack,
Oh
which
no!
I beef.
Oof. Hard
Well,
to hit this
there
guy,
you go.
especially with the nat 1.
Yeah,
Give a plus 20 to hit.
that's I actually have a plus 23 right now.
Jesus God.
I mean, I have a plus 25,
Nice.
so.
Haste and Inspire Courage both give you bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Haste, Inspire Courage, and Reckless Abandon. They're
Yep.
But it won't help with a 1. That's
No.
my one problem.
Not with the net 1. So your second attack with 28, is that actually
Nope, it's just the first attack because I
gotcha.
moved.
Okay. All right. Leo.
Well, I'll swift action reload one of the barrels. I will.
You
since
dropped it.
No. I have the gun.
He has
bucket.
many guns.
Yeah.
I have.
Me.
No,
Yeah.
you got rid of the one that's a real problem. If I still had the musket, I'd be doing a D12 plus 5
Yeah.
rather than a D6.
He's an armada, dude.
I
So
mean,
walking
I've been
fucking
arming
armada.
up for fucking 6 months in the other.
Yeah.
He spent all of his money on guns.
Sorry to use this
That is
against
true.
Chris. But I didn't choose to lock him in the closet with the monster.
Good point.
Really, this is all walkers.
Yeah,
Not
we
my
could
fault.
Blame Storm. We could just blame Storm.
Yep.
So
I disarmed him of one of his guns, and you disarmed him of a second gun. So we're doing actually really
I think
good
I'm
here.
gonna do just one last spike,
Yeah.
and do a. I'm going to do a aim shot, which I'm not sure how to work this into the gun buckle, because what it does, it's the dead shot, which I do one attack, and for every attack beyond that I would normally be able to have with a one-handed firearm. So right now it'd be 2, because I don't think it counts the rapid fire.
So do
hang
you
on.
reload your gun buckler, or
So-
Swift action to reload it.
What is this? Because I don't think if you only have one bullet, you can do extra shot, and also your gun buckler can only do ever 2 shots ever, right?
Well, it is reloadable. I can reload it. It just takes an action. But since I can teleport bullets into it,
One bullet,
the-
which you already did.
Yeah.
Okay.
which I just did just now, because I had
Okay.
used a shot earlier, I teleported one in, and the shot is called Dead Shot. So as a full round action, you can take careful aim and pull all of it into a single shot. So you basically make the attack rolls I would normally do at my level, which is 2. So it's basically as if I had to, but I have to use the 1 grit I got from killing Delphine to do it. To try to just do some last minute damage to you. Just as a one last fuck you before you probably cut me in half.
Yeah, I'm definitely about to murder you.
Yes, exactly. So, fuck you. I don't even know if those hit. 16 and 19?
No, it does not.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, no, the 19 does. The 19 does, but
So
I
it
don't.
does.
That's
10
your AC, don't forget.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
did
it
you
doesn't.
add
It
the-
doesn't.
They
I forgot. I have all of these buffs now.
yeah.
My touch AC
Mhm.
is 28 right now. You
So,
don't
Wow.
get anywhere close.
So, you see Leopold whip around, and you were probably ready for it this time. And, he tries to shoot you right between the eyes, and you just duck right out of the way as it just obliterates the wall behind your head.
Yep.
And I just...
You shoot my hat.
Yeah, in clear frustration, I'm like, ah!
Frederick.
That...
Frederico.
Oh, wait. Something happened.
I
Don't worry,
forgot,
you
I
keep
have,
going. I just
I
had
have
to...
like dark skin, Justin's haste.
Yeah, no, you have been buffed out the ass, but
Yeah.
I'd have to feel that evil Leopold probably has a bit of a grudge against the man who locked him in a murder club.
At first, I thought you were a revenant, to be honest.
I think he has properties of one still.
Probably.
You're doing pretty good.
I'm surprised you attacked other people, and at that point, I was like, oh, you're not a
because it
revenant.
gave me something.
Yeah.
I am gonna try to trip him.
Okay.
I like
That'd
this
be-
plan.
CMD or
It will be my whip versus your CMD.
Okay.
So 35. So actually more than that. It'll be because I don't have haste turned on, but I don't know if I have inspire.
Haste is +1, I think, but then you get the
No, it's
+3
more
from
than that.
inspire. Oh, really?
What? Haste is
I don't
+1?
think
Haste
it
is
matters,
+1.
even with the
Oh, it is +1. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
even with the thing, I believe. Hang on. Yep. So yeah, you do. You managed
Yep.
to trip me.
Yeah, it would be roughly 34, 35.
Do you-
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you still do damage?
No, it is purely
Okay.
a trip.
Balka.
But
Okay.
you are now prone, which is
You're
rather
prone.
useful.
Yes,
Ileana.
it's useful for the purpose
Uh,
of killing.
I look over myself. I seem to be needing some health as well, and I'm just gonna heal myself.
Are you just talking to yourself?
Just talking to Shaggy.
It's a
I
stressful
mean, if Shaggy's
situation, okay?
listening, then yeah. But if he's not, then yeah, I'm talking to him.
If
You
Fred
say that,
kills
and
me, I'm gonna be so upset.
you turn in the middle of this as the sounds of like frantic combat are like echoing through the crom-shaped hole in the wall, and Shaggy is just like staring at a painting, smoking a doobie, just like totally fucking chill.
It's like the size of a kielbasa.
Yeah, it's got a massive one.
It's a flayweed blunt.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to remember that you guys were in combat. Frederick is gonna take a swing, or Freddy is gonna take a swing at Leopold. Oh fuck!
+4.
He fucking misses anyway. Rolled a 2.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not good. So he just swings. He goes for Delphine, and he just swings and smashes this like really expensive vase that was like sitting on the table, and gets it stuck in the cabinet, and just like puts his foot against it and is like trying to like yank it free. Jack Jones.
Slicey slice.
Oh,
Jesus.
I mean, I don't think it particularly matters about the adding it up. So how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Well, the second one doesn't hit, but the last one definitely does, and that's a fuck ton of damage. As you fall to the ground, I say, "I'm sorry, Leopold, but I had to choose my friends," and I just like from head to toe, just slice into
like a fucking anime.
literally kielbasa.
Would you like?
I cut you into pepperoni. Like,
God, like dying undead noises. I don't know.
I think you should, but I also think that I'm going to tell you that Leopold, you feel yourself fading into a wisps of ash again, and somehow it doesn't feel like dying like the first time that you did it. This time it almost feels like you're going to sleep or going down for a nap as you begin to disperse into this ash cloud.
Faster and easier than falling asleep.
Yeah, and take your moment as you slowly begin to Thanos fade, Thanos snap out of existence.
A quick beyond this thing. I'm gonna ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
As I start to fade, even with all of your apologies, I still look at you. I look pissed, and you just see me like point at you as like the last of the screams kind of fade out. It's like as I just kind of go back into
Leopold fades into wisps of ash. I'll move you. Stop doing it.
I reach down and pick up his musket, and I go back into the closet and grab his.
They both also fade into ash. Strange.
Fuck.
It was a good effort. Remember how the zombie soldier that you fought earlier, his weapon disappeared, faded into ash as well?
Vaguely, that was
tried to
6
do
ago.
The exact same shit to him.
Mhm.
It didn't work. Same thing happens to Leopold's.
I bet he has money.
Leopold's arms. You all look around, and Freddy succeeds in finally pulling his mace free. And he spins around, and he goes, Delphine, and he kind of kneels down next to her corpse.
Does that mean so? Like, I'm curious because Saria didn't know that Delphine had already died when she used Everyman for herself. Does she get an extra point for
True.
that? Because I think she should. 'Cause she'll find out later.
I think she gets one extra point. It doesn't mean like they have to die as a result. You don't have to know that they died.
Gotcha. Okay.
They have to,
Cool.
or they have to. Basically, they have to die after you left. And I think the spirit of what she's doing was cowardly when she moved down there to take this action.
Yeah,
Cool,
totally.
cool.
Yes.
After this, after I like cut the shit out of evil Leopold, I turn around to Eliana, who has now entered the room by the look of it, and I say thank you for that heal, and I like bend down and just kiss her.
Like full on the mouth.
Just full on the mouth kiss. Just
I kiss back.
Oh no.
What a bunch of animals.
Here we go.
you weren't
Well,
about to die.
Crom, I could
I was
turn
about
into
to die
one.
earlier.
Crom,
She
is
tried
that,
to
is that
kill you
something
too.
enjoy?
I actually like walk up to Crom and say, "Do you want to kiss Crom?"
Not really.
Okay.
Saria, you come to, or you kind of you light a flickering candle. Let's just say the camera pans back over to you. Whoops, that's too much. Matter. And you find that you have like gone through a door at random and just sort of like hidden in a corner. You light this little flame in your palm and realize after all the noise has died down that you are in a closet, and that you have successfully hidden yourself away.
What is
and
it with this place in closets?
there's a lot of closets. I didn't. Spoiler alert, I didn't actually design this map. This is a 2-minute tabletop affair, and it's great, and it's very immersive. But it does create an issue where there are so many doors that lead to nothing that kind of you're going to have to fucking roll with me and grow up.
Damn.
He ran us through this exact same fucking map, like in a different orientation one time.
It's not the exact same.
Okay.
There were a lot of potties.
There's a shitload of like potties in closets.
I mean, it's based on a real house.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't have the time to like
fucking ever.
Yeah, I didn't have the time to actually like put together a whole one. I just used it as like
That's totally fair.
anyway,
when you build a home, when dysentery is a thing that happens a lot,
I was
a lot of potty.
I was mostly
True.
not commenting on that that we keep finding closets. It's that everything keeps happening in closets.
yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Sorry,
I-
you are in the closet, and you kind of take some steadying breaths, and then you hear a tapping, just as I think you and Jack had, or you think that Jack had described before. And you,
Go ahead.
you turn to the side, and you see under these linen-covered crates, a finger just tapping against the wall.
Oh, I am going to immediately leave the closet and return to the party. Like, not gonna deal with this. Nope.
You hear a cough.
A cough.
A rather humanoid sounding cough. And the light, or sorry, the canvas covering this corner, these crates in the corner of the room moves a little bit, and out comes the figure of the Raven, and he's holding a martini and a cigarette, and he says, "I was hiding in here, but now that you've brought a light, you might as well give me light my cigarette if you wouldn't mind."
I'll kind of warily look at him and then cast Spark to light his cigarette.
You light it, and he takes a drag, and he says, "Would you like one?"
No. May I ask what you're doing here?
Well, I was searching for clues before. You see, this Lantern King seems to have sent me in here, searching for some sort of mystery. I believe that there are some things to track down, and I thought it'd be easier to sneak about the place rather than getting caught up with all of those wandering ghouls and stalking horrors that are constantly milling about.
Yeah, I did tend to notice, though, they tend to lurk in the closets, and she's kind of eyeing him in the door and him in the door. Can I tell if this is actually the Raven, or like is this the person we knew, or is this like kind of
I think you can probably make like a sense motive. Oh, you already rolled it.
I did a 13, but it's not so great.
That's what you would do to get past bluff, and I would say that you don't detect any bluff from Raven. It says, yes, unfortunately, it's I do have that habit of tapping at chamber doors, but I do always find that one difficult to quash. And he says, "What are you doing here?"
I was also trying to avoid those ghouls and things that are wandering around.
And
But,
you
I
valorously charged into this cozy little hiding.
I told you, they keep like showing up in the closets. I was obviously, investigating.
Okay, we'll roll a bluff against a superhero detective.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Yes, try to pull one over on Batman.
Yeah, try to pull one over on Batman. He looks you up and down. And he says, "Yes, sure you were. I see that. Did a damn fine job bursting into this particular closet.
I found some good. I found you
in stark raving horror. Well, I must give you. I thought I would do oh shit, what is it called? A grid search of this entire mansion. I haven't ventured up to the fourth floor or to the second floor yet, but I thought there were still some things to uncover down here as well. Perhaps we ought to team up if you've still got the nerve for it. I seem to recall that you did quite a bit last time we met in Castle.
I can handle my own. Sure, lead on.
Indeed. He gives you a nod and well, there doesn't appear to be any more clues in this place. Let's head out. But by the way, are you here alone? Has the Lantern King decided to play this prank on just you, or has he brought the rest of those companions as well?
A variety of companions with us here of all sorts.
Jolly good then.
And she'll step out so he can get out of the closet.
Yeah. He steps out after you. And he takes a sip of his martini and a drag of cigarette. Well, I suppose nothing in the library. Doesn't ever seem to be anything in the library except very strangely shaped sofas. He nods at this door here and he says, perhaps you ought to take a look in there. Unless you've uncovered anything.
Haven't checked that room. I do have some companions upstairs who are particularly good at the checking of doors. She'll kind of start to head toward the stairwell because she does not want to go through there first.
Well, perhaps we'll reconvene with them a bit later. This place isn't quite so bad as it seems. All it really takes is the ability to hide oneself quite effectively. Have you learned anything about that?
I've learned a thing or two, but I'm sure you could teach me more.
And I think he is referring to they'll never check under the bed.
Right.
Which is what he was using when you found him.
Beautiful.
He says, very well then. He will approach this door and get ready to open it. And gives you kind of a look to see if you're with him or you like running away.
I'm with him. I'm behind him.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that one of the rules of using every man for himself is you can't just immediately return to the group.
Oh, okay.
After the combat is over, I think that it's appropriate after a period of time, but it's not. You can't just immediately go back.
Okay.
And I'm playing
That's
pretty
fine with
fast and
me.
loose with the rules here, but that's. How are we for time? Because that's not a terrible stopping.
11:58.
I would like to go to bed.
Okay, we will
yeah.
put a pin in it here then.
Clink.
All right, this adventure is going to be way fucking longer than I thought.
I
But-
know,
when
well,
when all
except
the
for one.
monsters are bosses, it takes a while.
Yeah, but fuck
Not
it.
always.
I
It's
like
so
the
fun.
Leopold
Oh my God,
encounter, though. That was fun.
Yeah.
Travis, you're really good.
Yeah, Travis,
Yeah.
you did fantastic. You did
Thank
so
you.
good.
I'm low key glad I did that. Glad I shut you in a closet with a monster to die because fighting you was way more fun than
I'm
fighting
high
them.
key glad you did it because I engineered a
was
lot of these
beautiful.
rules around fucking each other over and getting people killed. And
Right.
That worked out perfectly.
yeah,
Mhm,
I think it makes a lot of sense